folks, this is Vincent Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Cities Skylines, the board game. This game supports 1 to 4 players, it's for ages 10 and up, and the average play time is 40 to 70 minutes. So, for those of you that don't know anything about video games, a long time ago there was a video game released for various systems called SimCity. In SimCity, well, you build a city. You had residential zones, commercial zones, industrial zones, police stations, fire stations, stadiums, so on, so on, so on. It was a great game, loved playing it. I played it for hours and hours on the Super NES, and it was also on the PC as well. This game, Cities Skylines, the video game, was the answer to the modern-day SimCity, sort of like the modern SimCity that we never had. Yes, Electronic Arts did release a newer version of SimCity years ago, but it kind of pooped out at launch. But anyway, Cities Skylines, the video game, is awesome. It's a lot of fun. There's so many expansions to it. This is a great video game. And we're here today to check out the board game that will be releasing soon, as of the date of this recording. So we're excited to show you guys this. Like I said, it supports 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, average play time 40 to 70 minutes. We'll try and take you through the entire game, multiple ways to play. So without further ado, let's build some cities. Okay, so we've gone and set up the game for 2 players. This is purely cooperative, so all of these cards are going to be face up. Cooperative games are games that you can play together and work together to try and either beat the game or get the highest score possible, similar to that of Castle Panic or Pandemic. Idly and I are going to be trying to create the best city possible, and there is a score table in the back of the rulebook here. It goes from like 0 to 30 is all in red here. It goes from like dying city to busy city, and then the green is starting to get good, showcase city, all the way up to heavenly city. So we're going to be trying to earn a score that's somewhere in here. But we'll see. This is our first time playing, it's worth mentioning that. So we may make a rules goof or two, but based on the rulebook, it seems to be fairly straightforward. So what is all of this going on here? Well, first of all, there are various boards. There's 6 boards in the box, and you can set this up a number of different ways. There's the basic way to set it up, in which case you're going to use 3 of these preset tiles. You're going to use 3 of these letters and just set them up like this. But as you get into the other scenarios that are listed in the back of the rulebook, you'll be adding more boards, you'll be adding more cards to the different decks, and so on. And we'll get into those bonus stuff in a little bit. But let's go over the basics first. So to set up the game, what you're going to do is you're going to take out so many of these boards and lay them money side up. On the reverse side of these boards is a grid-like pattern where, here it is, here's an example of one that I'm not using. You've got like a road here, you've got these different tiles, and that will house your different zones, like your commercial zones, your residential zones, industrial zones. Blue is commercial, yellow is industrial, green is residential. These ones in the back are special buildings like stadiums. Those give you special abilities during the game. They're one of the optional bonus scenarios that you can play. So they're optional, you don't have to use them. So if this is your first game or first time playing, you may not want to use them. You might want to get to the basics down first. These light gray here are service buildings like medical or fire station, police station, so on. And then these dark gray here are utilities. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose a layout. Again, the rulebook has multiple different ones to choose from, and once you get to like the advanced side of the rulebook, scenario 5, you can just draw 4 at random, lay them out any which way you want. I am personally using the recommended loadout for up to scenario 3. Scenario 3 is the upside down F, D, E, and A, so I've got that, and that. And this includes the unique buildings, that includes the role cards, and that includes the policies cards. The news cards we are not using. They just make the game harder. Whenever they're drawn, they limit you on what you can do. So because we don't like extra difficulty, we remove them. But if I wanted to, I can just negate those and choose 4 at random too. Again, the setup is highly variable. So once you choose the layout here and the extras that you want to add to the game, you're going to have something similar to this. You're going to shuffle each of these construction decks, phase 1, 2, and 3, separately. So here's 1, 2, and 3. I call them phase 1. They're not really. They're like level 1, level 2, level 3. What's the official name? Stage, is it? I think it's stage. Well, yeah, it's basically like tiers, but I think they're called stages. I just want to make sure before I go any further. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's piles 1, 2, and 3 is how they refer to it in the manual. I'm just going to call them, stages. Stage 2 and 3 are listed here. Anyway, so you've got stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Each player is going to get so many dealt face up to them, stage 1 cards, depending on the number of people playing. In a solo game, for example, you'll start with 7. In a 2-player game, we'll each have 5. If you decide to play with the role cards, each player is given one. Players can choose which one they want, or they can be dealt randomly, whatever you want. Each player also gets this turn overview card. This is how each turn plays out. We'll get to that in a minute. There's a end of a milestone. This is how you score. Basically, your victory points in this game is happiness. How happy your city is determined by this tracker here. So you've got a happiness track here, and every time you score and complete a milestone, you're going to be adjusting this here, up or down, appropriate. There's the 10s on the left and the 1's value on the right. So we're going to be adjusting that. As far as this here, this is like a city board. You start with so much cash. The amount of cash you start with depends on your preferred difficulty level. 12 cash, we're starting with 12 cash for the beginner difficulty level, but you can start with less to make the game harder. The different tracks here, there's, I think that's pollution, traffic, and crime. Those only kick in at the end of the game. They're going to be sliding up and down throughout the game, but they only count for scoring at the end. They cause negative happiness, basically. This is like population, workforce. Right now it's on 0 in the middle, but it can either go into the negatives or the positives. And you want to keep that track at 0 at all times, if at all possible, because for every step, it's not at 0. Like if it's at -2, for example, you have to pay 1 cash to the bank during a milestone scoring round. And I'll get to milestones in a minute. You've got your happiness here, which again reflects to that primary victory point board. And then you've got utilities, electricity, water, and garbage. And those are going to be sliding up and down. The game will end during the game, though, if this happiness goes below, or if it goes to -5 or lower, the game will automatically end. If this drops below, I think, -10 or something like that, that'll also end the game. We're going to try and not do that. So I think I've explained everything going on here. Oh yeah, Chirper. For those of you that do play the video game, Chirper here is sort of like the Twitter of City Skylines. It's a little bird. It'll chirp at you whenever stuff is happening in the video game, and this happens to be the first player token. I love the theme. I just love that they've included Chirper in this. Anyway, the video game nerd is coming out full force right now. Okay, so this is how we've got everything set up. Again, cash side up. At the beginning of the game, we are going to choose one of these boards to flip over, and then we're going to pay the cost here. So there's like, this A has 2 money on it, this has 5, this has 4, this has 1. So do you have any preference on which one you want to flip over?
Do lakes have...
You cannot build anything on water, no. So I would recommend maybe starting here for 2 cash.
Oh, I see. So when you flip it over, there's no...
There is water on the reverse side. And you have to flip it vertical so that the water is in the same spot as it is on the reverse side. You can't flip it horizontally, it has to be flipped vertically. And I'll show you the difference.
Okay. So 2 coins?
Yeah, so 2 money from the bank. This is our treasury here. We start with 12 again. We're going to pay 2 to flip that over.
You said
so yeah, it's going to flip this way. Yep. See how the lake is in the same spot? If you flipped it vertically, or horizontally rather, it would be somewhere else.
Okay.
Rule cards, I guess I should tell you what our rule cards are before we get started. Mine is the mayor. If you end a milestone and your population is at 0, or workforce, whatever it's called, is at 0, then I get an additional 3 happiness. So I'm going to try and keep that track at 0 every time we score a milestone. And the marketing expert is hers. If you build a residential, commercial, or industrial zone and you cannot benefit from the service shown on the card, you score a cash, or you get a cash. So let's go over the concepts that we were just talking about on these roll cards. So we'll start with the milestone part. At any point, as long as there's a condition met, we can initiate a milestone as one of our 3 actions. One of our 3 actions is play a card to add a zone. We can pay 2 cash to trade a card that we have in our hand, put it into like a little exchange pile, and then take a new card from these decks. or we can initiate the milestone and score, basically. With the milestone, you have to have at least one zone in each district. A district is basically separated by these roads. So we've got, this is a district here, this is a district here, this is a district here. So if there was a zone here, here, and here, we would, during one of our turns, be able to initiate the milestone action and then go through the scoring process. That would involve, there's a whole list of things to do with this end of milestone. That involves looking to see if you have negative utilities, and if you do, you lose happiness, then transfer that happiness to this board, pay cash for each population that is a step above or below 0, flip one of these boards over, like I was saying, exchange construction cards. You can exchange some of these out for $1 each. If you have news cards, which I don't have them included in this particular game, put them in the box. Unused policy cards, which we are including. Any unused ones in our hand, they're pink, would just be discarded permanently. And that's the milestone. That's the way to score. And we're going to be doing that, I guess, 4 times in this. So we're going to be, during the game, we're going to flip one of these over, score, flip another one over, score, flip, score, and then we're going to see what our happiness is at the end of the game. For the final milestone, meaning at the end of the game, there has to be at least 2, what is it? Is it on here? Oh yeah, for the last milestone, at least 2 per district. So rather than being 1, 1, 1, it's viable for a milestone. For the very last milestone of the game, it has to be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, wherever the districts are in these, it has to be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, before we can actually end the game. So that's the restriction there. As far as what her special ability was talking about, on the cards that we're playing, so actually this is a bad example. Let's take a look at the residential, commercial, and industrial zone cards. So the top half is mandatory. This is what you're going to do whenever you play a zone. Whenever you play a card, you're going to adjust the tracks appropriately. You're going to choose any of these that you want. In this case, it's commercial, so you're going to choose any tile, rotate it any which way you want, and put it on the board. And as an optional thing, you can do this if you satisfy the condition. In this case, if you have a park, you get 3 bonus points. Now, there's something to be said about how these work. If you have a tier 1, phase 1, I'm calling it step. Is it stage? Stage 1, thank you. If you have a stage 1 park, let's say that we had, this is a library. The smaller ones are stage 1, the larger versions of the library stage 2, small police station stage 1, larger stage 2 or 3, so on. For the stage 1 libraries, police stations, and so on, in order to benefit from a bonus like this, you have to place the tile adjacent to it by at least 1 square. So there's 1 square here, 1 square here. That's considered adjacent. So I'm just knocking things all over the place. But that's adjacent, so I could benefit from that bonus if I played a card that would use that bonus. But for a stage 2 or 3 library, which is the larger variant of it, so as long as it is in the district, no matter where you put that zone, it'll benefit. So basically stage 1s, you have to be adjacent to make use of these special service optional bonuses. Stage 2 and 3 cards, or stage 2 and 3 service buildings, they can be anywhere in the district for you to get the bonus. Okay? So there's that, and what am I missing? Oh, utilities. You can only have 1 utility building, which is your electricity, water, and garbage per district. So I think that's everything. I might have missed 1 or 2 things. So we paid our 2 cash to the bank. We started with 12. We paid 2. We've got 10 left collectively. And you can now play one of these 3 actions. You can play a construction card, you can exchange a construction card, or you can end a milestone, but you can't do that because there needs to be at least 1 zone per district for you to do that. So you get to go first. You get to pick...
You can go first.
It's up to you. Well, in that case, I'll take Chipper.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So based on the cards that I have here, I'm going to go ahead and, I guess, play the medical clinic. So... And that's because there is no optional bonus for me to worry about. It's just something to get out there. I'm looking at my cards, and I'm looking at her cards. She's got a medical symbol here. on her residential. So if she plays this and puts it next to this when I build it, she'll get this bonus. But on the other hand, because of her ability, even if she doesn't do that, she'll still get a buck because of her role. Normally, she wouldn't be able to. Normally, if these weren't adjacent to each other, this stage 1 medical clinic and this residential zone, normally if they were not connected, they would not get a bonus. But in her case, her rule says if you do not make use of this bottom thing, you get an extra cash. And this bonus is a cash, so it doesn't matter. But I just saw a couple of other ones that made use of that. Oh, here's one. I've got a commercial zone that uses, if it's connected, I get 2 cash. So I'm going to build this first, and then on a future turn, I'm going to put this next to it to get extra cash for us. So I'm going to go ahead and whenever you play a card, you discard it from the game. I'm just going to create a discard pile off to the left here that you can't see. I have to pay 1 cash, and I adjust the happiness up by 1. So I'm going to push that up by 1. I'm going to pay a cash out of our coffers here, and then I'm going to put a medical clinic, the small one, onto the board, which I think is, and I think it also matches there's a little, yeah, there it is. So if you have to find, there's a couple of medical clinics in the pile. You have to find the one that matches the symbol here, and I believe that's a good match. So we're going to put that somewhere centralized. That way we can all build off of it, adjacency-wise. Okay? So that's gone, and now I can choose a card from any of these piles. I can draw from the stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3. I'm going to go ahead and draw from stage 2, just to see because I would like to start building service buildings that are stage 2, so I don't have to worry about adjacency anymore. So residential zone, this is the new card that I got. This will increase our population in crime, or I don't know if it's called population or if it's called something else. It might be like workforce or something. That might represent unemployment. Let me just see real quick. I mean, that makes sense to call it unemployment or something like that. Again, this is our first time playing, so bear with us as we get used to everything. Available labor is what it is. So that represents employment, unemployment, and so on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I did everything I needed to. We lost 1 cash. We increased our happiness by 1 on this track, and I placed that. So now it is your turn. You get to take one of those 3 actions that are listed on your card there.
I don't like any of my cards, to be honest.
Really? Okay, well, again, you could spend 2 cash to exchange 1.
I might actually do that, because this one's kind of useless.
You could still earn a cash. I mean, you can place that anywhere and earn a cash.
But that would hinder us.
Yeah, well, we're already at... Well, here's the thing. I've got a lot of negatives, and you've got a lot of positives. So even if you use this residential, this +1 labor, I've got this commercial zone, it's -1 labor. This commercial zone is -1 labor. Industrial zone, -1 labor. So if you play, I can't play these really until you start playing these. You know what I mean? So at least we're balancing out that way.
That's true, and you have a +1.
But do we have any we don't have any utilities, do we?
No.
You have a bus station.
Yeah.
But that reduces traffic by 2, but it's already at 0, so that's kind of a waste. So it's up to you. If you feel like you should start already exchanging cards. It's up to you. Or if you want to play it just to earn some cash.
I guess we'll do this just to earn 1 cash.
Okay, so are you going to... Now, you can put that anywhere, technically. The bonus does say, if it's adjacent to the medical clinic, you get a cash. But your special ability says...
Also, if you can't...
If you're not going to... Yeah, right, if you can't use it, you still earn a buck. So either way, you're going to earn a buck. So out of these residential things here, do you have a preference on... like, there's a large one, small one...
I'll do... We already have 3 residentials, so maybe a small one first. And I won't even put it adjacent.
Yeah.
I'm going to get cash anyways.
Well, when you say small, there's a ton over here. So do you have any preference?
Just give me a random one.
All right. Let's try and get the corners or... Yeah. Fine.
Something like that.
Sure.
Well, no, wait. Oh, this is a lot tougher. Okay.
I don't like this here.
I know.
Maybe a different one. Let's do a different one. How about this one instead? That one's larger.
Remember, it says that once you put it down...
Oh, please. We didn't put it... We're just testing. Yes, we'll go with that. So we have to subtract 1 water from our tracker. And we gain +1 labor. Yep. And as a bonus, if you're near medical, you get +1, but in this case, no, that's the big one. That's 5.
Oh, whoops.
The big ones are 5. The small ones are 1.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
1. Because of my ability.
Yeah, because of your ability, you get that cash, right? So this is gone, and you get to draw a card. You want to draw from the 1, 2, or 3?
Maybe a 3.
I would not recommend the 3.
Oh, okay.
The 3 is like for advanced endgame stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's expensive.
Alright, 2.
2. All right.
I don't like the tier ones.
All right. So the card that you got is.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let me see. So -1 electricity, -1 labor, +1 pollution. But if you have a fire station, you get $6.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It'll generate some cash if we can get a fire station down. If. Okay, so now on to, I guess, my turn again. So, again, I've got this commercial zone. I think I'm going to play this. So we lose a labor, so we're down to 0 again.
Nice.
We gain a traffic, though. But that's okay. You've got that one card that reduces traffic. And as a bonus, if I can put this next to a medical, then I get +2 cash. So, let's find...
Ooh, sorry.
You're fine. So I can... I'm trying to put this in a corner or something to where... No, that would spill over into...
That was a good one.
Something like that, maybe?
Maybe. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Sure. Okay, so that's the large one. So we get $2 extra.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
1, 2, and this goes away. And I will draw one from, I guess we'll go with, you know what, let's go with, I'll take a 2.
2.
Landfill site, okay. That will address landfill whenever we get to it.
Is that a unique?
No, it's a utility. It's one of the 3. I've got a water tower and a landfill. No electricity yet, though. The water tower will bring us back into the positive, which is good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to want to put that down somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so now it is your turn. You get to choose one of your 5 cards. You can play it, earn stuff, or you can exchange it, or you can't do the milestone because there's nothing here and nothing there.
No, I don't like any of these cards. That stinks. So I have to either sacrifice money or happiness.
For what one now?
Like these abilities, I'm not going to be able to... that stinks.
Well, what do you mean sacrifice happiness?
I mean, like, I can either trade in a card.
Oh. You mean for the bonus?
Yeah, for the bonus, because... Dang.
Well, do you want to build a bus station somewhere?
No, because we don't have the 2 traffic. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it would go down to 0. I should also mention that whenever you're playing a card and it takes you beyond the last red space, you cannot play the card. But if you were to go below, like, 0 here, you can play it. It'll just go to 0 and stay there. With the green areas, if it goes above the green, the last green space, you can still play it. The tracker just won't move to beyond the last green. But you can never play something that'll take you beyond the last red, basically.
We don't have a lot of traffic things. So, I mean, we don't have a lot of traffic cards at the moment. So I am thinking about putting the bus station.
Just to reduce it?
Yeah, since that's the only safe option.
Right. I mean, you would, if you did that, well, I mean, you can play these other ones, one of these other ones, and you gain a cash for it because you wouldn't be able to play these abilities.
Yeah, but happiness is pretty important.
Yeah, happiness is important. Unless you're worried about... That library bonus is 4 cash. The fire station is 6 cash. That's decent. And again, you can always pay money to exchange, too. So if you like any of them, you can exchange them here. You start exchange piles for each of the 3 tiers, and then you take from the top of one of them whenever you're ready to draw a card.
Yeah. I might just go with the bus station.
Okay, so you're going to pay 1 cash. And where are you going to... That's a small one.
Oh, there's no tier 2 bus station.
I don't know if there is or not.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't look at the... Yeah, there's a larger one.
Is there? Oh, that stinks. Okay.
So you can put that somewhere central then? So basically, lose 1 cash, lose 2 traffic. So this goes back to 0. It doesn't go any further than that. This goes away.
Okay.
You can always put it in a different district too, and we can build off it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than clutter. Because we want to keep, I guess, this open for any future medical.
I think I wouldn't mind putting it see, I'm looking at your 1, 2. I think that's a 3, isn't it? That might be a 3. Maybe like. Maybe
Mine only were with the edge. So as long as we, how many tiles do we have that are like line pieces? Because are we going to be able to fit a lot of these over here to the right?
There's an industrial piece that can go next to it.
This won't.
No, not that one. The one that I was looking at next to it. No, next to that.
This?
Yeah.
That'll fit? This looks like 3 across, not 2. No, it looks like 3 across.
I was thinking like
up there. Yeah.
Because you have an adjacency bonus.
We can, that's fine.
But.
Well, with this, I'd have to find one that, ideally I'd want one that would fit.
Like that?
Yeah, that'd work. Okay.
So, maybe I could put it down.
Yeah, once we get used to how these Tetramino pieces work.
I don't like this grid. It's hard to see. And I wish it had more grid options.
You can put that on the edge if you want, and then we can just build. I don't know how many bus station cards we're going to get, honestly.
I'll just do that.
Okay, that's fine. And you get to pick a new card from any deck.
Tier 2.
The 2?
Yes.
Alright, so you got a policy card. You pay 2 cash and you lose 2 pollution. Cannot be exchanged. Discard at the end of the milestone. So it's kind of useless at the moment, but
these don't work immediately.
no, those those are like policies are like special action cards.
Okay.
You pay the cost and you use them. No buildings are placed. They're like action cards.
Okay.
They're another optional thing that we can include in the game. Beginners don't have to use the policies.
Can I exchange it for construction?
No, it says no, cannot be exchanged.
Duh. Okay.
Yeah. So we're stuck with that until, we can find a way. Well, here's the thing. I've got an industrial zone that increases pollution. Then you can play that to reduce pollution.
That is right.
So I'm going to go ahead and make use of that now. So I'm going to lower the labor force by 1. We're at -1. And we're going to gain 2 pollution. And I'm going to put that industrial zone next to the bus station for a bonus 3 cash. Cool. So we're going to do something like... Now here's the thing. This is like a waste down here. I don't know. Unless there's a different one that we can put down that...
Unless I accidentally moved the bus station by accident.
Oops.
With my hand.
That doesn't fit either. That's too big.
You could put it in the corner here.
Yeah, I was trying to... There you go.
Ah, nice. That's good.
Put that right there. So that means we get 3 cash. So go ahead and move 3 cash from the cash to the treasury.
1, 2, 3.
All right, and this goes away permanently, and I think I will take a tier 2 card. We got another commercial zone. Okay, so now you get to play. You can play a card or you can play your policy.
Yeah, actually, let's do the policy since we have pollution.
We have plenty of cash, so go ahead and...
2 cash.
2 cash and -2 pollution. Now we're back to 0. All right, easy enough.
Tier 2.
Tier 2.
I'm just hoping...
Tier, phase, step...
Stage.
I don't like the word stage. I like tier better.
I like tier 2, so...
All right, so you want to tier... Okay.
Age 2.
Age 2, right. Bus depot, another bus depot.
That's fine.
We can always exchange some of these. Okay, my turn. Still can't do a milestone because we don't have anything here. I don't think we'd want to because we're trying to get this labor back to 0. I would recommend doing that first. I can put down a residential zone, but there's no forest. We don't have a forest for that bonus there. I have a landfill site. I can increase our landfill by 4 just to... water tower. Oh yeah, our water is below 0. I'm actually going to go ahead and get that back up above 0 so that we're not penalized happiness during the milestone scoring. So this is a tier 1 water tower, which is here somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, it's in the dark areas. Is it? No, that's not it.
Is that one there?
It's underneath. That's not it. This might be it.
That one.
Yes, this is it. So I'm going to pay 3 cash. So 1, 2, 3. And we want to put this somewhere where it's kind of out of the way. Maybe like right here.
We don't have any line pieces.
Nah, I have a feeling we're not going to be able to fill the entire grid. So our water is going to go up by 3.
Nice.
So 1, 2, 3 on the second green bar.
Yep.
Okay, so that goes away. And I'm going to take another tier 2 card. We got a commercial zone there. And good to go. All right, it is now your turn.
Another bus thing. Here's the thing.
We have -3. I mean, that's a -3. That would be a waste. I mean, I've got one that gives me +1. So if you want to hold on to it, or again, you could start exchanging. We've got 9 cash in the bank right now. The other option is we start, if you put a residential zone down, we don't have any power, do we? Well, this one gives you -1 landfill, but
it gives you +1.
I can put down something, this landfill, to bring it back up above.
Oh, that's true, actually.
The downside is that we'll lose out on this +1 happiness that the police station gives.
I know. So, but we'll gain $1.
You'll gain it. Yeah, you'll gain $1 per your ability. You're right. So I guess it depends on how.
It's the only one that's safe, I think, because we don't want to lose power. We don't want to lose power.
Well, again, we don't have to end the milestone for a while. I mean, we've got, just because we've got 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, we don't have to end it. We're not until we're ready. So even if you use a -1 electricity, we can always hope that we get one in the deck somewhere. You know what I mean? We could try. Or if you want to stick to...
I'll just do this.
All right, that's fine. So -1 landfill, and +1, that goes up to 0. And landfill is, these stick all over the place.
You need like a one of those cue ball sticks to just
right.
move.
Yeah, right. And then what was the other?
$1.
You get $1. And again, she gets that because of her special roll card ability.
I cannot.
This police station happiness does not work. That's why she got that. So this is tier 1 card that goes in there. What card would you like? Tier 2. Another policies card. -2 cash, +2 water.
Wow, a lot of water.
No one's going to be thirsty in our town. / city. Okay, I think I'm going to put my landfill up. I want to spend 4 to put this landfill down. Now, we can only have 1 utility per district. So we've already got 1 here. So it has to either go here or here. I want to try and nestle it into that corner. If I can't, maybe I'll put it down here somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to pay $4. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to pay $4.
I'll exchange this 5
for 1.
Put it for 1.
And then this goes up by 4. Okay. So that goes to the third one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. And I'm going to put that landfill, if I can find it.
Is this a tier 1 or a tier 2?
That was a tier 2, actually.
Ooh,
so
nice.
It's a larger one. That's tier. That's not it. That's tier. No, it's square. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, that looks similar. So we're gonna put that.
How come there's multiple landfills?
This is for 1. That's for. Yeah, this is 2.
Okay.
So this is for 2. This one's probably for the 1, and this one's probably for the 3.
Oh, there's a 3 one. Okay.
Yeah. We put that up here, or do we want to maybe put it down here? How about something like that, or how about up here? There we go. That works. It's out of the way, and it nestles right in there.
Yeah, and you don't have to be adjacent to it, right? Because
it's tier 2, right?
Okay, cool.
All right. So, and utilities don't have adjacency bonuses.
Oh, they don't?
Just the service buildings, the light gray ones.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so now I get to pick a card. I will choose the 2 here. Oh, electricity. Awesome. Yes. So I get 4. It's 4 cash for this, but 4 power.
So you'd only have to put it in here.
Yeah, I'd have to put it up here. 1 utility per.
Interesting.
So you can, if you want, do this. We'd lose out on this happiness because of the fire station, but you would gain a cash.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'll do that.
We'll do that? It's up to you, whatever you think is best.
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Fine. Residential.
All right, so we're going to, okay, so -1 electricity. And +1 labor, so up to 1.
Okay.
and no bonus, but you do have that rule card, so you get a +1 cash. And now you can put a residential zone anywhere. So where would you like to put this? Is there something that would fit? Like it's your thing, so you choose what you want. Preferably not next to the medical center. Do you want a different thing? Oh, that works. Okay. So 2 right. Okay, that works too.
Sure.
All right. What card would you like? 1, 2. 2?
Yeah, I like the 2s.
Unique building, City Hall. If you build a service building in this district, pay 1 money less. So if this building were to be put somewhere, this unique building, City Hall, and then we put a service building, the light gray, in that same district, you pay less money for it.
Well, dang, why didn't you come up sooner?
Yeah, really. All right. As far as this goes, do you want me to put down the coal power plant, -4 cash, +4 electricity?
Do you want to?
It's up to you. Do you think we have the cash for it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Why not?
Sure. All right. So -4 cash and +4, and I have to get the correct one out of here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it. Okay. So I guess find a spot up there for that upper right there.
Upper right?
Yeah, this is our last utility for this board. Yeah, that'll work. Up in the corner there, out of the way.
We'll need like a small one.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're not going to fit everything.
Yeah.
All right, that'll work too. Up in there in that corner, upper left.
I have to wonder if there's like a 5x2.
Maybe.
Anything.
I don't know.
Dang. All right, we'll just do that then.
You sure? Okay. So that's fine. So I'm going to play that. And we went up power. So we're good there. I'm going to take another tier. Do I want tier 2 or tier 1? I'm gonna need cash. So I'm gonna do tier 1. It's cheaper. Okay, so this is a commercial zone, -1 labor, +2 crime. Next to a bus, it's +3 cash, and we have a bus thing. So if you can, when you play your card, don't put it next to that bus. So because I'll play that and get more cash for us.
Interesting. Because I have this bus stop too.
Oh, well, yeah, but you have to pay 3 money to put it down.
2, because.
No, you have to put this building down first.
Oh, I see.
So you can build the city hall if you want. It's huge, but the question is, where would we put that? A lot of these districts are pretty small.
Yeah.
Maybe we can wait on that until we unlock, say, this one where we've got more space. These districts are probably going to be larger than what we see here. Like this one's like if we were to put the city hall down.
How big is city hall?
Good question. It's one of these.
Are we allowed to like look?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean. I just don't know which one it is out of all of these.
In a harder game, I bet we
Is that it here? I think this is it. So it would be like, it would take up that much space down here. Like, I don't think it's worth putting, like it's too big for what we already have. I would rather wait on that until we've got one of these unlocked. And
okay.
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just, Okay. Oh no, because that would be losing out on 6 money.
How about
this card would have been so good, but we don't have a fire station. It stinks.
The +6 cash?
Yeah, that would have been really good. Because we're super low on cash.
What about I mean, we can. Technically, we can do the milestone now, but we don't have the labor where we want it.
Yeah.
Because I won't get this bonus happiness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want to build the bus depot somewhere else, that's 3 cash. That's our last 3 cash.
Or I could just push this up by 2, the water.
Yeah, we can pay 2 cash to get our water up by 2. You can do that if you want. And then I'm going to get 3 on my turn for the bus station.
Okay. Oh, you have a lot of bus stations.
Yeah. This one has a bonus of if there's a residential, commercial, and industrial all in the same space, or district rather. If we can get an industrial zone here, and I play this, then we'll get 4 cash.
Oh.
So, yeah, +4 for this bus. Yeah, so if you want to play that bus station, I've got one that generates 4 cash for a bus station. This one generates 3 cash for a bus station. We'll just have to be careful about the labor. Because commercial zones have a negative labor. And we don't have anything generating labor right now. So,
It's tough.
So I would say, this is just my opinion, bus station, or no, well...
If I build this, we won't have enough to build the bus station.
Well, you will after I do mine. I'll have +4 after that.
Okay. Alright. And then another +.
Unless you save that for when you place this somewhere else. That'll be cheaper.
Thinking.
Like, play this first, then play this for -2 instead of -3. Play this, just play this to get rid of it. That'll bring our water up to 4. We won't have to worry about utilities for quite a while.
We could.
Well, we can't. Oh, yeah.
We could unlock F for really cheap and place the city hall there.
To do that, we'd have to end the milestone.
Oh. Well, why can't we put the city hall here?
We can, but we wouldn't be able to really benefit from it.
But the service buildings. Is it all service buildings in the future?
Only for that district. So by putting a city hall here, you'd only have like room for 1 or 2 buildings, and they'd have to be service buildings to make use of that ability.
Yeah, I have to wonder how big the districts are in the other tiles.
Well, these are larger, obviously. This one especially. The more expensive, the more land you have to work with.
Yeah.
Another option is, let's see. How about the industrial zone? Well, no, that's +6 cash.
I really think that we should bite the bullet and choose this one. Because we need other services. Like, we need other cards.
Yeah.
Unless
you use this one to bring our labor down to 1, or down to 0, and then we can milestone it.
Okay.
But here's the thing, we would only have 4 cash after that. We'd only be able to afford one of these 2.
We could get an additional coin.
Well, you would get 1 if you could play this one. We wouldn't get the 6 cash from the fire station, but you would still get 1 because you didn't use the ability. That would also bring our labor down to 1, and then I could milestone next turn.
You have an additional population there too.
Yeah. So, honestly, I would wait on these 2 until we unlock something bigger.
Okay.
Because that's a waste, in my opinion.
Alright.
You're just wasting space.
So I guess we'll scrap the 6 coin and...
Okay, well, you still get 1 coin. So it's -1 electricity, so go ahead and go down by 1. -1 labor, so we're at 0. And +1 of the pollution. That's only at endgame does that come into play. You also get 1 cash because you can't use the bottom ability. Okay? And now you have to place an industrial zone. My recommendation is somewhere in the middle because I have a card that says if you have all 3 district type or all 3 residential zone type or zone types, I just should say. So which of these would you like? A large one? Will this one fit? Say no, it's too large.
Well, hold on. Let me see that one again.
This one?
Yeah. What if it could fit? No.
So as long as the bus station, or so as long as I can connect. Okay, that's good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. Nice job. That nestles right in there. Okay. And what card would you like? A 1 or 2?
2.
2? All right, commercial zone. Next to a medical building, it's +4. So we want to put it next to that if at all possible.
We'll see.
All right, now again, I can milestone it now, or we can just try and... if we milestone now, we are guaranteed we're not going to lose any happiness because all utilities are in the green or above 0. Labor is at 0 exactly perfect. So
but the labor could also be perfect with 2 more cards.
Right. So I guess it depends on what we want to do here. Like if I play this one will reduce our labor by 1. You don't have anything that increases labor.
No.
And I only have the +1. I'm saying let's do, I'm thinking for my turn I would do the milestone. Unlock more areas.
Really?
Yeah. That way we're not locked, because what happens when we can't build here anymore and we're forced to milestone as one of our actions because we've filled this up trying to get this back to 0 again.
Well, we can still have 1 turn with your cards. I can just use this one in between, right?
I guess. If that's what I can do that. Okay.
If you use Oh,
If I were to use this, I mean, I could use this, you use this, and then I use this.
Yeah, but that wouldn't behoove you. You know?
This one wouldn't work for me because there's no forest.
Yeah, maybe never mind.
All right, I think I would want a milestone now, I think. All right,
that's fine.
So let's go ahead and end a mile, because we have a building here. Oh, is it a zone? Or is that, hold on. Let me just make sure that I can end it with a utility on that space. I just want to make sure I can do that. At least one tile in each district. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say what kind of tile, so there's one tile here, many here, and many here. So we're going to follow the milestone steps.
These count as buildings, right?
Yes, that's a tile.
Okay,
So for each electricity, water, and landfill below 0, lose a happiness. That's not going to happen. So now we transfer happiness from here over to here. So we would gain, just 1, which is kind of sad.
Our people are depressed.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we can make up for that, like, in futures, but
we'll see.
See how that goes. Next, it's if you end a milestone and this mayor kicks in first, so this would go up to 4. Oh, okay. So go ahead and put that up to 4.
Okay. They got a little bit happier.
Yeah, they got a little bit happier. Pay development costs and turn over a new game board piece. Okay, so which of these do we want to unlock? F is nice and cheap.
Yeah.
At 1, this is 4, this is 5.
I would say 1 because we don't have a lot of cash on hand right now.
All right, we're going to flip F.
Can we do like more than 2?
No, just 1 at a time.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of land over there that we can mess with.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to move this down so the camera can see.
2 districts.
Basically, 2 small districts over here.
That's insane.
We have to pay 1 cash. Did we do that already?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Next up is exchange construction cards. You can exchange at 1 money each if you wanted to. Do you want to get rid of any cards for $1 each and put them in?
$1 each?
Yeah.
Oh. Now here's the thing.
Oh, these will go away. These.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, this gets discarded at the end of a mile. Yeah.
That stinks.
Well, we don't need the water. We've got +2 water there, so this goes away.
So do I get another card?
Yeah. Which one do you want? A 2?
Yeah.
Residential zone. Okay. It's good. -2 water.
Right.
So now, if news card is drawn straight into the box, no.
I have a question.
Yes.
Real quick, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to still build?
Yes, you can still build in an older zone. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's all.
So we can build here now and still build there.
Okay.
So do we want to exchange at 1 each? Like I'm not going to exchange anything. All of these generate cash for me, so I want to do that. You, on the other hand, do you want to keep this because it's a medical thing?
I want to keep that one.
This is another bus thing that might link with this. Residential would bring our... That's just -2.
You have a lot of we all have a lot of negative populations.
Right.
But if we found a library...
That would go up by 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What stinks is that we have no rising water.
We don't have a whole lot of cash left either, so I'm kind of concerned about that. You just want to keep things as they are and then hope for the better? You can do your turn, like put a unique building here.
Yeah.
You can put the unique building maybe here and then put the bus depot somewhere over here and then build somewhere. You know what I mean?
I'm just hoping for another library or something else.
Okay. So are we done with the milestone then? That was my turn. That would have been my turn. So that would end my turn and you would get to go.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Do you think that the whole exchange thing, right? You can exchange for 1 coin each.
1 cash token.
Cash.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm thinking of getting rid of these 2, honestly. Because when in the heck are we going to see a library?
You never know. It might come up.
Okay, fine. Forget it.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to control your...
Like you said, we have 3 cash left.
We'll have more because of this.
Okay, all right. That's fine.
These 3 will generate cash for us. I'm waiting for a forest/park.
Yeah.
Park here needed for that.
It's nice that they link like that too.
But it's your turn now because my turn was the milestone action.
I want to build the city hall.
All right, let's get that out of the way. You want it? Does it matter what district? Maybe. How about over here? This district might actually combine with this one later on.
Okay.
I don't know what's on the other side of this.
I would say turn it.
This way?
No, turn it the other way.
This way?
Yeah, and put it to the edge on the D, right? Wouldn't it combine, you said?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if I were to put it here, I mean, whether it's here or here, it would still be, whatever district is formed from this in the future would still be part of that district.
Okay, then turn it, rotate it. No, the other way. No.
What do you mean?
Rotate it. Yeah. No. Yeah. Now bring it down. Yeah. Right there.
Like that?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we won't get cards that would have adjacency bonuses on it, right?
I don't know. We'll see. If you build it, okay. So if you build a service building in this district, pay 1 money less. This goes next to these special buildings, unique buildings. They go next to the city board as a reminder that we have that bonus ability now.
Okay.
And you get to draw a card.
2.
2?
I'm hoping for something good.
It's a cemetery. It's a medical thing. -3 cash, +1 happiness.
Okay. All right.
It's not bad. Okay, I'm going to... We need to start generating some cash.
This is 2 cash, by the way, because it's a service building, right?
Well, you have to put it over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you were to pay 2 cash, yeah, you can. For 2 cash, you can put it over here because of the city hall building. Mm-hmm. So I can do this one and generate 4. I can do this one and generate 4. Where's your transportation building? Oh, here. Okay, it's only tier 1, so. All right, I'm gonna do this. No, yeah, I'll do this one. This commercial zone. So it's -1 trash, -1 labor, and +1 traffic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put that commercial zone in this area here, preferably.
Nice.
That'll work. Or do I want something larger that would fill in these spots too? Let's see if there's something larger that would fill in. That's even better.
Wow, nice.
Okay. So, and again, this when this is revealed, this might actually spill over, but still, it looks nicer that way. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to build in that little area down there.
We could if we found if we found.
This needs to be magnetized. These boards. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, this one here. Now I put a commercial zone in a district that already had a residential, a commercial, and an industrial zone. So we get 4 cash. So you go ahead and put 4 cash in the treasury.
Actually, you know what? I'll just put 5 here.
We're going to be... Okay.
And take 1 out.
Sure. I'm going to take a card. I'm going to take a 2, I think. Police station. -3 cash. I could have sworn we had a police station. Oh, we used it, I guess, at some point. -3 cash, -3 crime. We don't have any crime. So this is kind of worthless right now.
Well, you do have a lot of crime cards. Look at all those crime cards.
Yeah, once I get these commercial zones down, I can push that. Yeah. Okay.
I am going to do a...
No, this one is -2 labor, +1 traffic, but +4 cash if it's next to a medical building. This is a tier 1 or stage 1 service, so it'd have to be adjacent. We don't have a medical... This one is 2. So if you were to put this down, and then that card down, it could be put anywhere in the district. But again, it's expensive. This would give us 1 happiness, though.
It's 2 coins.
If you put it over here, it would be 2
I'd rather
money.
put it over
Okay,
here.
that's fine. You can spend 2 money, put it over here. We get 1 happiness on our track. That's fine with me.
Or I could put the bus stop there, so you'd have more options to build your commercial zones.
Might be well, here's the thing. One for these both are bus station bonuses. I'd have to put one like here and then one here.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we have the tiles to do it.
I think so. I think you do.
We'll try.
Alright, so then I'll do this. Oh, that population's gonna hurt.
What, the labor?
Yeah. Look at all those negatives.
Well, I have a residential zone that'll bump it up.
Yeah.
It's just, I want to get a park first if I can.
So scary. You know what? Let's put the nursing home down. The
Okay.
cemetery.
That is a tier 2 one?
Yeah. -2.
Let me see what that looks like so I can match. Yep, that's it. You want to put this over here?
-2 coins.
Like this?
Hold on.
Or do you want to nestle it here?
Yeah, actually no. Put it on the corner, on the other side.
Here, but it doesn't. We'd be losing 2 spaces.
Can you? Put in between.
Do we have anything
We should be able to put in between.
Well,
right?
It doesn't. I'd have to force it. I mean, I could. But do we have anything that'll fit here and here?
Don't we have like a lot of blocks that are 2x2s?
I'm just saying, like, a lot of these are 3x3. This is. It depends on what we're gonna put down. Like that would fit there. There's something. I mean that might work there. I mean we could.
Okay. I would leave it.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't like that?
I don't like that personally. That's just me. I don't like that. That's limiting our options in the future. I think.
Really?
In my opinion, no, it's fine.
No. Let's change it then. Let's put it in the corner then. In the corner.
Here.
Yeah.
I would put it here. Give us more space to work with. That way we have more options here. It's just me.
Okay.
I don't want to force your hand or anything.
It's fine.
Do you want what kind of card do you? 2. Industrial zone, +5 if you've got a fire station. Everything else is minus stuff.
These tier 2 cards.
Yeah, I don't know if I like those.
I have to wonder if there's even a tier 2 police officer.
There is. There's a tier or a stage of everything. Service building of everything.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
So.
Alright, so my turn. This is -1 labor +3 cash next to a bus station. So I think I'll do that. So this one is -1 labor. We're down to 2. +2 crime. And I'm going to put a commercial zone. I need something that's going to fit.
And that's +3 coins?
Yeah. Well, bucks, whatever you want to call it.
$3.
Can you nestle this on the top? Oh, yes. Hold on. No. Is there a... No. It has to touch the bus station.
Okay.
Try that one.
Okay.
Like, right next to the... Yeah. There you go.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
I'm going to put it flat side. And
what difference does that make?
it holds it steadier.
Okay.
On the board.
Alright, can you put...
Yes.
Can I have that back?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. Okay. So, we got our 3 cash already? Alright, so I'm going to draw a new card. This goes away. I'll take another tier 1, actually.
Tier 1?
Yeah. Residential zone, +1 labor, -2 water. Forest, +2 cash. Darn. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to...
You've got that medical thing.
Yeah, but it's -2 population.
Yeah.
Although you have +2 population, which will bring us back to -2.
I have a +1 and a +1. The downside is that both of these have a forest or a park bonus that I can't use because we don't have anything like that.
And this is this at a -1 or
-2?
-2?
Should be at a -2.
Wow, that stinks.
And we cannot play cards that take us below -5.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, the dog has spoken. Okay, Chewy.
We have 4 things, right? Wow.
You, we don't have libraries. This one, I would go ahead and play that for the cash.
Yeah.
That way we can start exchanging if we needed to.
Yeah. That stinks. Okay. So.
That's -2 labor, so we're down to -4. +1 traffic.
Traffic.
And if you put that next to a park, or I mean a medical though, yeah, you get $4.
Okay.
Well, all right. So what?
That's a tier 2 commercial?
Yes.
Okay.
So what would you want to do with that? Put it over here or over here? If you put it over here, it can go anywhere because this is a tier 2 service or stage 2 service. That's a stage 1 service, so you have to be adjacent to it. I mean, you could do like a small one and nestle, or maybe. I don't know if that would fit around it. I don't want that to be too big though. Because what if we have another... Is that not going to fit?
No, it's not going to fit.
How about this smaller one here? Do you want something larger? How about something like... Oh, is that going to work?
It'll leave some stuff. Hold on. Ooh, this one might be good, actually. No, it's still going to leave things.
How about there's a T block. There's a...
Let me see. Alright. Oh my gosh.
It's Tetris all over again.
This is getting rough. Hold on.
Squiggly.
That's a squiggly?
Well, Tetris, it's a squiggly.
It's a squiggly. No. Out of all of these, I'm thinking maybe... Oh, crud. This is the only one.
Okay.
Which stinks.
That's fine. No, it's still...
Unless we put it over there.
It's up to you. If you want, we can put it over there. Or we can put a larger one over here. Or can we plug this hole? That's not going to work.
That's or a squiggly.
How would we... Something like that? Yeah. That way we've got room here, and then when this district opens up, we can maybe do something like that.
If you want to.
Okay. Okay, so that's 4 cash. You already got the 4 cash?
Yes.
Okay.
I already put it in.
Cool. And you get to pick a new card. Do you want stage 1, 2?
2.
2. Policies. -2 cash, -2 traffic. Which is not bad, but you've got this...
I already have this one.
You have that bus thing.
Dang.
Those policies are a pain.
So this is the same price, but this is more beneficial for the -3 traffic.
Yeah, but we're at -2 traffic, so we can't go below 0 anyway. Yeah, so
what a waste.
So I can't play this because that would take us below -5 labor. I guess I'll have to play a residential and then waste one of these. It's -2 water, +1 labor. We need to get, I need to get more labor. So I'm gonna, -2 water.
1, 2, 0 water.
And then add 1 here.
-3.
And then I get to put a residential zone down. So,
near the bus station?
Doesn't matter. It has to be next to a park. So preferably out of the way. Like I would put that like, I don't know, just somewhere. So this would be like an awkward. Let's just fill space. Yeah, maybe something like this.
Okay.
Just to, it's nice and neat. I think that's cool.
Okay.
And then I get to draw a card.
I noticed too that maybe one of the strategies was to use the nice and neat ones for the bigger districts.
Maybe. I guess we'll do tier 2. Courthouse. If you build a service building in this district, you may move the marker 1 additional space on the corresponding bar. So,
interesting.
Yeah, so like if you were to do the bus depot, that would be like -4. You know what I mean? Instead of, I don't know if I like that though.
It would be good for the police station because we're getting up there on crime.
Yeah, I could. That's true. I could put the courthouse over here, put the police station next to it, or in that same district, and then reduce crime more that way.
Yeah.
After building, say, this commercial zone. Okay, so it's your turn now?
I need a library is what I need.
Yeah, we all need... This library is just evading us. I don't know where it is.
Okay. Have I been using this? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Have I?
Pretty sure.
I hope so. Okay.
That's only during residential, commercial, and you've been playing other things, like services.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Out of all the cards you have, this needs a library, this needs a library, this needs a fire station. You can still play one of these. This is kind of stupid. I mean, this is -2 water, no benefit.
But if we have a library, we need the population. Look at the...
Yeah, but we don't have a library, so we can't use this right now.
I want to wait on it, though.
That's fine. These two are out. This one would reduce traffic. We can put the bus depot down over here and minus two money, minus 3 traffic. If you want to do that, it's up to you. And then if we need to reduce traffic further, we have that policy card that we can use. Out of everything, I think that's the most.
Yeah, because you need to put your bus station somewhere, and I don't know if you're able to put this
For the cash?
Yeah, because.
Well, I can put this. I would put us at -5 labor, and +2 more crime. But then I would probably put the courthouse down first, and then the police station after that.
Yeah.
Because right now money is okay. Our money is decent.
Our money's decent, right? So maybe I could just exchange this card.
You cannot exchange policies.
Oh, crud nuggets. All right. All right, then. Oh, man. Where would I put the bus depot?
It would be somewhere over here
Over there,
to make it
right?
cheaper because of this special building. Unique building.
Now, does the unique building apply to both of us?
Yes.
Does it?
It's a cooperative game, yes.
So then you would have to put the police station and the courthouse in the same district, wouldn't you?
No, I put the courthouse over here and then the police station over here.
Oh, okay. But you wouldn't get the same benefit.
I wouldn't get the bonus, no.
I see. That stinks. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I have a feeling we're not going to reach our
Yeah.
greater than 30 score.
This is tough.
I'd be happy with a score of 31 at the end of the game. I don't think we're going to get there.
We're
but
going to have a score of -4 at this point.
you know, happiness is up to 5 right now. We're going to get another 5. If the round were to end right now, we get an additional 5 happiness. If we can get back to 0, we get an additional 3 from this mayor card.
Ugh, I feel like exchanging things. We have the money.
All right, if you want to exchange, go ahead. That's fine.
I think I might. I want to exchange this.
Okay, that's $2 to do that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I know. Well, here's the thing now. You have the thing. You know what? No, not yet. I'm going to build a bus depot.
Okay.
I'm going to build it.
Over here? Downside is that there's not a whole lot of room left.
Oh, I know. I'll probably. What if I built it on the other side of that?
Then you'd have to pay 3.
Yeah.
You have to pay full price.
Yeah. I was thinking about it.
Well, why don't you wait then until I build my courthouse? Then you can get a bonus effect from it.
Which is what?
You get an additional 1 off.
So
Well, I don't think it matters at this point.
I know, because...
It's already... yeah, traffic is at 2. What does that reduce it by?
3 already.
Oh, so that would reduce it by 4. Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Alright. I think I am going to...
We can exchange if you need to.
Exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like this one because we don't even have a library yet. You know
I
what
want
I
to
mean?
exchange this one.
Okay, that's fine. So that's the industrial zone. So -1 garbage, -1 population or labor, +1 pollution. Okay, I see. All right, so this would go, and this is the exchange pile over here, and this can be taken face up whenever we go to draw a card. So you have to pay 2 cash to do that. And what card would you like? A 1 or 2?
I'll grab my card again. I'm just kidding. I do too.
We would have been having issues. Residential zone. If there are 2 residential zones in this district, gain 2 happiness.
Oh, interesting.
That's nice. I like that. I mean, it doesn't give us population, but we lose a power, and which we have. That's a great card. I would definitely play that for next time.
Yeah, actually.
And we've got 2 already here, so you could play it here. So as long as we can fit.
You can fit it.
Yeah, we should be able to.
Yeah.
All right. For my turn, I'm going to maybe get rid of this unique building here and maybe put it over here.
Okay.
Because we're at -3 already, and we're running out of space. So I want to get the labor back up. You know what I mean? So I don't want to spend more of these cards. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the courthouse. And what does that look like? No, it's a. There it is.
It doesn't like label it on the back or
No, but there's a picture on it of the tile. There's a picture of the tile on the card.
Oh, I see.
Bottom. It looks like a watch. All right, so we're going to put that here. Actually, I don't think it matters.
You don't want to put it in the center, the dead center?
I don't know if I let... No. Pass.
Alright.
Well, no, because that's even less to work with.
Oh.
We only lose one space this way.
We lose two.
Well, if I were to put it dead center, the down... yeah, there might be some that fit around it, but then what about the ones that... Like, not every tile was going to fit here anymore. You know what I mean? We'd have to pick really skinny ones.
Okay. Whatever you want.
So I'd rather put that there. Then we can build off of this if we need to.
Not vertical?
It doesn't matter. It's the same space usage. It's an 8x8 grid. So it doesn't matter which way I rotate it.
Yeah. Alright.
So, yeah. So if I put that here in the future, you may move the marker on one additional space on the course. So whenever we put a service here in the future, we can reduce by one an extra one here.
Okay,
which,
that it's labeled.
Yeah, I mean the only reason I don't really want to play this, but out of everything I have, like...
You could have exchanged something.
I hate to use all that cash. That's the downside.
It's only 2 cash, isn't it?
See, I don't like this one. How bad do we need the services right now?
Not that bad. I mean, the bus station...
The crime is concerning.
Yeah.
Because I've got 2 things. I mean, that's assuming I place both. This one gives +1 crime. You know, maybe the courthouse might be a good idea for that. I could put the police station in that. I can put some of these down and then get rid of crime. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to play this, put that next to the City Hall.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a card from the 2 tier, I guess. -3 cash, +1 happiness. It's a high school. Oh, it's looks like a library card. So we want to play that definitely next time.
Alright, I'm doing this one. -1 power, -1
okay.
storage.
And you need to put that, I guess, here to get that bonus, right? +2 happiness. All right. So what?
5, 6, 7. Okay.
Which one would you want to take?
I want to take whichever one that fits.
Okay, that's good. Is that gonna fit? You want something?
Yeah, actually, look, fits perfect right there.
Oh, great. Okay.
You missed out on 2 tiles.
So go ahead and increase the... Oh, get it.
I did.
Already? Okay.
Yeah.
So that goes in the... Let's say, what do you want? A tier 1 or
2?
2. I hate stage. The name stage. -1 electricity, but +2 labor.
Oh, with the library.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to figure it out.
I'm gonna have to put the library over here, right?
Unless you want to end the milestone and flip over.
Well, this would give me +2 happiness instead of 1 happiness, right? Well, here's the thing: if we end the milestone too early, see this number will carry over. 7. If it's 7 right now, if we end it right now, we get 7 added to our victory point building there.
Yeah.
If we wait a little longer, we can push our happiness higher, and then we'll have that plus that going into the next, scoring. I mean.
Okay. Is that a tier 2 library?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I guess I can probably end up building.
You can put it anywhere. Yeah. So I can put.
Assuming they
-3 cash, is it?
Yeah. Assuming they fit.
It's gotta fit.
Is that considered a service building? No. No, it's not.
It's a service building.
So
this would go like here. Right? I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but yeah, I put it right there. So any buildings, you'd want to put your library buildings here. Anything that has a library associated with it.
Yeah, these 3.
Okay. Okay.
And +2 happiness?
Right, because this building says you gain the benefit an extra time. So this would go up to 9 instead of 8.
Cool. Alright.
So yeah, actually, you know what? To get our score of 31, yeah, if we can get 10 per score round, the downside is we also lose for every, we're going to lose stuff at the end of the game for for this, and yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of this card and put that in my tier 2 trash bin, and I'll take another tier 2, and it's industrial zone, 5 cash bonus, -1 population or -1 labor. We really need more labor, is what it comes down to.
Yeah. All right. So I can actually put 2 more labor, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can build a residential zone somewhere over here. -1 electricity, +2. So as long as there's a library there. So do you have a preference?
So 0
Yep.
power.
Do you have a preference on, should we use smaller tiles so we can fit more here?
Yeah, I would say smaller.
Well, there's
ones.
this. I mean, this fits perfectly.
Let's see if there's another one.
Okay. I don't know, I kind of like that one.
Alright, we'll put it in the water for now.
Sorry, guys. It's one of those tier.
It's a debate.
Yeah, it's one of those houseboats things. Well, there's well, this will fit down here. Look, you could do something like that.
Yeah, but then what's gonna fit over there? Alright, we got this.
That would go 3. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
If you were to do that, I would have flipped it.
Really? How about this one? Oh, look at that.
Beautiful. Okay.
Oh, but then we'd have.
That's fine. There's that other one there, right? Yeah, you could do something like that.
This is stressful.
I don't like that because that.
Yeah,
How many
it's
are?
a zigzag.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's a squiggle.
How many can we fit something here? Like, can you flip that? Yeah.
Yeah, but then this would have to. Oh my gosh. Or we could just use this.
No, because then there's this.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. How about?
I don't like that. I think the one I had originally was this one.
That one?
And then we can fit a tour. Is there a tour that goes? Yeah, that one there. In the future,
oh yeah.
you can do that.
Okay. All right. Okay, we can do that.
All right.
I'm gonna save this one. Put this.
Yeah, sure.
All right, fine.
Can you? If the camera can't see those.
Sorry. Sorry.
Just throwing stuff all over the place. All right. So, sit back down. Get in your seat.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm an architect.
Okay.
Tier 2.
I'm sorry. What now?
Extra card.
Okay. Did you do everything that you needed to do first? What did you put down a residential zone? Did you get the 2? You did not do the 2 population or the 2 labor, right? So you got the -1. And you did the electricity.
I did the power.
Okay. So you want a tier 2 card. Okay. Residential -1 water -1. Wow. If you have greater than 5 happiness, which we do, gain a population, gain another happiness, gain $1.
Nice.
That's nice, actually.
And even if we didn't, we still would have gained $1, right?
Yeah. I like that one.
But the water, we're gonna have trouble with water soon.
Yeah, we're gonna need another water tower somewhere. All right, my turn. Cash at this point, we've got 7 cash. I'm thinking maybe the residential zone to try and get more people in. That would increase our crime, but I can get rid of the crime with this. So maybe another.
I could raise people with this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. But you have to spend 2 water to do it. Well.
It's worth it for the people, I think, right?
Yeah, but then, well, let's see. Police station would reduce crime by 3. I want to fit this police station here somewhere to reduce crime in the future.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a huge hit at the end of the game. So maybe I should save space for that police station here. That would go down by 4. So if I were to play.
So you're guaranteed. Oh wow, this is crazy.
Well, how about this? Let's. Out of all of these, this one has no bonus. If I put this next to a bus station up there, that commercial, I'll get. Basically, I'd be playing it for the cash, but I don't know if we want to do that yet. This one we would be playing it. We get pollution. That's more cash that we would get, but.
I would say, since we have cash now, I would say. Just do this one. Okay. To bring it to 0 so we can end the milestone.
Okay.
Unless, do we have a different second milestone?
There's more milestones coming.
Oh, okay.
So this is +1 people. This goes to 0.
Okay.
And +1 crime, that goes to 3.
Okay.
And there's no park in the place, so I don't have to worry about adjacency issues there. I'm just going to put a residential zone somewhere. Do we want to put that here and fill that in?
No, because I want to save that for this one.
Oh, for the library. All right. So then maybe over here somewhere where there's no. You know, just to fill.
Maybe here because it doesn't have a...
No,
oh, no,
we want to
bus.
put that next to a bus. Anything, we want to save that space for buses.
So maybe we can put...
That was my original thought.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Got our Y-wing here. What about... No. Something flat this way. Something like that, maybe? Or is there something thicker than that? How about this square?
Right next to the utility?
Yeah, that'll work. But now, see that this is a wasted space here. Unless we can put, unless there's another tour. Too skinnier. I don't know if I like that.
Wait, hold on. Look at that one. Would this one fit?
What about, no, this one. Same thing.
Oh.
But,
okay.
right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, okay.
I mean, it's still, we still might lose a space, but it's better than...
Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, this will work. Well, yeah, maybe in the future we can do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Something. We'll see.
Alright, so I played my card, got my that. Okay, so now I gotta pick a card. I'm gonna do the tour here. Policy. -2 cash, -2 crime.
Oh, that's not bad.
Alright, so the question is, do we want to do the milestone now? Our guy is at 0, or our labor is at 0. Our utilities are at 0 or above, so we're not going to get penalized should we milestone now.
Absolutely. We have to get more spaces.
Here's the thing, that's going to cost either 4 or 5, and we've got...
7.
Right, so we're going to be strapped on cash for a little bit, unless we can get more.
I have,
okay,
there's 4
you have cards?
coming.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright. Yeah, so we can milestone now if you want. That'll give us, that would give us 3 more, that would bring us up to 12, right?
12 happiness.
Yeah, with our mayor.
So
we would transfer 12 over. So what are we at now?
we're at 4 right now.
So that would be 16. So you put this on 10 and that on 6.
Okay, I got it. Pac-Man.
Yeah, basically. And next, for each... Okay, so we don't have to worry about losing any happiness because of the utilities. That should have been done earlier. For each step below or above, we have to pay money. We don't have to pay money. Exchange one... Oh, we have to pay to flip one of these in a minute. Yeah. So do we want to flip the 4 or the 5?
5, I think.
The 5? All right. So we're going to flip this one.
For 5. Boom. We have 2 cash.
So look, this district is now huge. So is this one. Okay, so, oops, knock that out of place.
Okay, so the districts aren't necessarily huge. They're just there's more.
There's more of it now.
I see. Okay.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, news card. Oh, any of these policies go. So these go away.
Oh.
Tier 2. So we get new cards to replace those.
Oh,
do you want a tier 2?
They did get big, huh?
Do you want tier 2 to replace yours?
Yes, please.
All right, Fountain of Life and Death. All service buildings in this district will cover the entire district. So that's sort of like those tier 1 buildings that only are adjacency. This one will change all tier 1 or step phase, whatever this is, tier.
Just call it tier.
I'm changing it. Rule book change.
Oh my god.
This is no longer.
It's not like
phase.
Set
I know,
stage.
but the rule book says I don't want to confuse anyone. But
This is stage 1.
Yeah, all the stage 1 buildings. You can. There's no adjacency issues, but I wouldn't even worry about that.
Well, now that this district is bigger.
Yeah, I guess you could put that down here. Then you can. Yeah, more medical stuff. Sure. And then I get one. I'm going to take a tier 2 one. Water -4. Yeah, we need the water. That's good actually.
Okay.
So -4 cash and +4 water for that water pumping station. Okay. So you did the milestone. So now it's my turn again.
Okay.
Okay. So well, we need cash. Do we want to?
You know what? You could do this one and try to put a commercial building on one.
Yeah, I could. A -2 here. +2 crime. We're at 4. It's maxed out now.
Yeah.
And I have to put a commercial zone. It has to be skinny though, huh?
Yeah.
I could do something like.
No, it has to be next to bus station.
Oh, is it the bus station? Oh, okay, yeah. It has to be 2 across. That's the downside. How about no? That's 3. I don't think we have one.
Don't say that.
No.
What about industrial? Do you have one for industrial?
Doesn't matter.
Maybe you could switch it.
Switch what?
Because instead of this one, you can do this one instead.
Okay. I guess. Here, let me.
We'll just check first.
I don't see anything like that. They're too big. Well, see, this is.
No.
That's one. It's 2. It's 1 column too big. All right, so that's not going to work. So I need to.
That stinks.
I need to put 2 back here because I didn't.
Yeah.
And 2. All right. So, well, here's the thing. You have a bus station card, right? In the future, you can put the bus depot down somewhere else.
Yeah, I could put it. Oh shoot, we probably should have bought the other district.
Well, we can always put it here. Your I don't know.
The bus station. Yeah, actually.
So instead, maybe I'll do the. I can put the police station down and reduce crime by 3. I can put it anywhere at this point. I don't have to put it over here and get the bonus because our crime is at 3. So I can put this police station anywhere. And like I could put it here in your town hall district, and that would spend 2 instead of 3. I would have to because we only have 2 cash.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The other option is I don't have a lot of options.
You could exchange, spend our money to exchange.
I don't want to do that. What are your plans to put service buildings over here? What service buildings did you plan on putting over here?
That was for the city hall, right?
Yeah.
I did plan on putting. I don't remember.
You only have the one bus depot.
Yeah, my next one was gonna be the library actually. Or this library for 4 cash. To put it in the industrial.
Okay.
Thing.
All right. Wow, that stinks.
I would say exchange it. Exchange the stupid forest one because we're never gonna have a forest.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, so this is a tier 1. So it's 2 cash gone. So as long as we can generate cash next turn, and then I'll have to take a tier 2 one.
Whatever you want.
+3 next to medical. So if I can fit something here, we'll get 3 more labor, which we need for all those residentials going on there, or all these other job ones.
I could build this one here so you don't have to be adjacent to the medical.
Yeah, you could put that up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
That would be nice.
Well, we need the cash though, right?
Yeah.
Do we need cash?
Yeah, we do.
What is that one?
-2 population, +1 pollution, +1 crime.
But +4 if it's in a lot. So that would be, you would put that over here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. So -2 +1 pollution, +1 crime, and +4 cash because.
Yay! Now here's the thing.
So the industrial, are you gonna? It would be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to fit somewhere here. Okay, that works.
That's fine.
Okay.
And it still works for in case we need to. Oh no, that doesn't work now. Okay, bien no voy a mí. Oh, that doesn't work.
Is there a smaller industrial one?
Let me see.
Here, how about this one? There. If you put that there, then that will fit here.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah. I just wish.
And you dropped one.
Today?
Yes.
What did I drop?
I don't know. Look by your feet.
Oh, I did drop one today. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out.
That's our only option. I'm just saying.
Hold on, wait, no, it's not. It's never our only option.
It's the same.
Can we flip things?
Yeah, we can flip them.
Dang it.
That's not gonna work.
No.
I'm saying that's probably our best bet.
I know. I know. All right, fine. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right, so this goes in the tier 1 pile. All the bonuses have been claimed.
Okay.
Do you want a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3?
Two.
2.
Two. Always two.
All right. If you've got a zone with 2 commercials in it, which we do, +1 labor and +1 happiness. That's the bonus. But it costs electricity and causes crime. I may want to get this police station down at some point to reduce that. But now that we've got this here, this will no longer give us that extra reduction. But,
that stinks, doesn't it?
but I can always put it here and reduce the cost of it. I'm going to wait on the water pumping station, I think. +3 labor if I put this next to medical.
You could try.
But you're going to put that down anyway, right?
Unless...
Well, I'll still try and fit it, and then let's just see if it will work. That's going to cause traffic. All right, so let's do this. That's 2 across, 2 and a 3. So maybe...
That works. Look at that.
That works. So I'm going to... 1 electricity, 1 traffic. 1.
+1 traffic?
Yep, 1 traffic. And then because I'm next to a medical building, it's +3 labor. So we're up to 1 labor.
1, okay.
And then I get to draw a card, take a 2. Unique building, government offices. At the end of the milestone, reduce pollution, traffic, or crime by 1 space. That would be great. I'm putting that down for sure. We can reduce one of these by 1.
Oh.
This during the milestone,
Yeah.
we can reduce one of these by 1.
Okay.
Which is great. It's like a free happiness negate thing.
I wouldn't mind putting this one down somewhere. The bus depot.
Well, what's the bus depot gonna get you?
I don't know, bus depot. Which one was this one? Oh, +1 labor, +1 happiness.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would put that here somewhere. And yeah, it's cost 1 electricity +1 crime, but you get 1 labor and 1 happiness. At this point though, why don't you...
Or what about this one?
1 water, 1 trash. If happiness is greater than 5, yeah, 1 labor, 1 happiness, 1 cash. I'd say, yeah, that's fine. Do that one.
Yeah. For
And we can put that residential zone somewhere else.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Because we need at least 2 commercial, which we have here for this card. So we want to save space for this 3rd commercial to go here. So that could go somewhere over here.
Yeah, I think I might do that. Alright, so -1 water. Oh, we need some water.
I've got water.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, -1 trash.
You did that.
4 +1 happiness.
Uh-huh.
$1.
For cash.
And a labor.
And that was a residential?
Yes.
Alright, so we're just going to find a nice blocky one, I guess, to put... like, do we want to put that...
What about that flat one way in there?
This one?
Yeah.
That's just a 4.
Yeah, the complete square.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that good?
Sure.
Oh. Okay, what, 2 or...
Here's the thing. I have the all service buildings in this thing will cover the entire thing, so I might do a tier 1 just to see.
Well, here's the thing. Our 2 is running out, which means that if we didn't get what we wanted out of the tier 2 deck, it should be coming up soon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Like a forest or
a park.
A park.
There's got to be a park card in this somewhere. I mean, it's up to you. You do what you want.
We have no more park cards, though.
And you can... well, yeah, we don't have a park card, period, anywhere. Mm-hmm. So there's a park card in here. If you want a tier 1, you can take a tier 1. You want a tier 1? Whatever you want.
It would be easier.
Okay. If it's easier to put down, sure.
You know what? Yeah, give me a tier 1.
All right, go for it. It is a residential zone. minus electricity, plus labor, plus traffic. If you put this in a commercial zone, a district with a commercial zone, you get a free happiness, which is good. Happiness is good. I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of negatives at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So as much as we can get, honestly. I'm going to place this unique building.
Okay.
This is this here, and I want to put this somewhere that is going to be nice and out of the way.
Maybe in the middle.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. So it's just a unique building. At the end of the milestone, reduce pollution, traffic, or crime by 1 space.
So either one, right?
Either one.
Okay.
So that's going to be very helpful. And then I'm going to draw a 2 card, I think. Park. Minus 3 cash, minus 3 pollution.
Okay. So now you can exchange it for that one, right? Oh, but for 3 cash.
What do you mean exchange? No, I would draw this card in the future.
Yeah, that's what
I would, instead of, when I go to draw a card, I can draw from here.
Yeah, that's what
And instead of the deck, I can draw from here and then get 3 cash. But that increases crime and I can't do it. I'd have to reduce crime first.
Okay.
It would take us over our 5 crime that we cannot have.
Okay, I might build the, it's going to be either the bus stop or...
Well, the bus stop we don't really need, do we?
Well, we do have 3.
Traffic?
Traffic.
How much? Okay. Well, I mean, you do what you want.
Oh, this one be better.
Well,
what is this again?
If you have a commercial zone there, you get a happiness.
Oh, okay.
We want to play that before our next milestone scoring, for sure.
Well, here's the thing. Since you can't fit those, why not place the bus stop somewhere where you can fit them? And it's a tier 2 bus stop.
Okay. That's perfectly, that's valid. Yeah, then we can generate that cash. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We can do that.
I might do that.
Okay.
Minus 3, but we have the...
Where are you putting that first?
Oh, that's right.
Only in that one district.
Shoot.
You can put it, say, no, that bus, we can put it maybe here, or can we nestle it? Let's see what the size is first.
Yeah, tier 2 bus stop.
It's park.
It's under the medical. Oh, no?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
I have to compare. Yeah, it's the same one. So it's this one. So you could fit that like right here, and then any buildings that need the bus can go here.
Okay.
It's up to you though.
Yeah, I guess.
So we have to pay 3 cash,
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
and then that's minus 3 traffic, so we're down to 0. And do you want a tier 1, 2, or 3?
I get a tier 2.
Tier 2?
Yeah.
All right. Minus 1 labor, plus 1 traffic. If you have a forest or a park and a medical, gain 4 cash and a happiness.
Interesting.
So I'm probably gonna put my park down. We don't have the cash though.
With the medical.
Yeah. So I'd have to play this first, then you have to play that. But I need to play one of these to get the cash. So I'm gonna play the industrial zone because that would bring our. I cannot play the commercial zone because that would go above the red. So I have to play an industrial zone up. Yep. Population or labor by 1 down. Pollution up by 1.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put that yellow one. Now it has to be a bus station, right? Did you put the bus station down yet? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this.
It won't fit.
There. How about here? I don't like that.
Can you?
Hold on.
Was it a 4x3 or 3x?
Oh, that'll fit.
Perfect.
Okay, so we get 5 cash. So.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
I just put it.
So that goes here. And I'm tempted to go after tier 1 cards to try and see if we can get cheap utilities, but there's also this tier 3 deck. I don't know. I don't know what's in here. I don't know how good
Get
these.
one once. I'm gonna get one at least.
Just
once.
to try it.
Just to see.
I was tempted to do it. I was tempted to wait until this, but.
But we have the big one.
What do you mean?
We have the big one.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's see what it is. Residential zone, minus 2 water, plus 2 cash. If I have a medical and a bus in that same district, which I don't have, plus 2 happiness, plus 1 labor. So
Interesting.
we're starting to combine multiple services into one zone.
Gosh. I want to take these roads out. I wish there was a way to take roads out.
What stinks is this car, we're never going to get the bonus on this. Because we've got a tier 1, tier 2 bus, tier 1, tier 2 medical.
What if we get the tier 3 medical?
Good luck finding it. I'm just saying, good luck.
I know.
We're never going to get there. I may hold off on the 3s from here on out.
You could just exchange it.
Yeah, at some point in the future.
All right, so I guess I will do. All right, I'll wait on you for the park.
Okay.
To use this one.
I'm gonna put that here then, right? So that you can.
This one, right?
No, it's medical and park. Yeah, you've got the medical
That's
here.
what I meant. Yeah, sorry.
But you also need to put that wonder down because it has to. There has to be that adjacency bonus. Remember?
Oh yeah, so maybe I should put it down now. Fountain of Life and Death.
Which looks like what? Let me see that.
Looks like a crazy looking thing.
It looks like an H. Yep, that's it. So if you were to put it like here, you could do that.
I hate these little squares.
Me too.
Not bothered.
Now, that means that medical will cover anything we put here. The medical will cover.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
All right, so that goes up there, and you want a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. I would recommend the lower tiers.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Yeah. So give me a tier 3.
Seriously?
No, tier 1. Tier 1.
Okay.
I want to try to find that.
Firehouse. -1 cash, +1 happiness. That's a good one.
All right. Firehouse.
That's that. There's a lot of cards that we couldn't use, like this one here. This industrial zone would give us 5 cash for that. But at this point, I don't.
I could put the firehouse right here.
You could. Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
We got a happiness 2 out of it, and yeah, sure. All right. So 1 cash.
Well, it's your turn now, right?
Oh yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So not yet.
Police station. -3 crime.
What about the park for my next turn to bring down population?
Oh, the park. Yeah, I could do that. We have the cash now, right? So it would be -3 pollution and -3 cash. So this goes away and we get 2 back.
Okay.
You have 4 cash left.
And this will go back down to
0. And the question is, where am I putting this park? So let's find...
Is it a tier 2 park?
It is a tier 2, stage 2 park.
That's kind of a waste.
Well, hold on. It's one of these. So it has to be in a medical area.
Right here, right?
So it would have to go like here.
Ooh.
And then for 4 cash and 1 happiness, is it worth it? I guess. I mean...
Yes, because it brings down the population to 0. And everything else...
Well, I have stuff that does that. But yeah, this crime... Yeah, I guess we can do that. Okay, that works. So I'm going to take this out.
Okay.
This is tier 2. I will take a tier 1 building, actually. Residential, +1 population or workforce, +1 pollution. If I have a police station, +1 happiness. I have a police station here. It's tier 2. So if I put that down somewhere first, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. So far, so good.
Exciting.
So yeah, it's your turn now. So do you want to put that?
Now here's the thing. Now I'm trying to do math.
Well, we want to fit this one here somewhere too, right? But we can always fit maybe 2 commercial zones over here in the future. I don't know.
Yeah, we could.
Or do you want to put your firehouse down here first?
Oh, that's
just
right.
for that happiness boost.
Yeah, actually, let's do that. The firehouse first.
-1, and happiness up by 1, and small firehouse goes there. There you go. And do you want a tier 1 or 2? Well, here's the thing, though. There has to be an adjacent... Oh, no, no adjacency needed because you have that. Right, okay, okay.
Okay. I'm going to go for tier 3.
Tier 3, all right, you're risking it. -5 cash, +2 happiness. It's another fire station.
Oh, jeez. At least it's a tier 3 one, right?
Yeah, it's expensive, though.
I could put it here.
I don't know. No, I'd put it somewhere where there'd be a need for fire station. Like if we put it here, you want it. You'd like maybe up here, where you
Yeah.
could put other things that need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you put it up here, when this expands, I bet you this is going to expand out to here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or I could.
But we don't have the cash.
Or I could put it where the courthouse is and get one less, like pay one less.
I need to put the police station down to reduce crime so I can play some of these other cards.
Yep.
So that's all my cash, though. Do you have any cards that do not require cash to play? This one.
Yeah.
You can get your 4 cash. Oh, yeah.
You could put it where the city hall is, and
up here
yeah.
and pay less cash.
Yeah, $1 less.
The thing is, though, this one needs a police station to be happy. Or you would get a free happiness if I put this residential zone down near it. So the question is there a residential zone that will fit along with the police station?
Maybe.
Are you going to put anything else over here?
Probably not.
But we can also expand this in the future when this flips. So, all right, let's do this. I'll pay 2 cash.
Well, figure out if you can put a residential and a...
Even if I can, I'll hold on to this card until we flip that. You know what I mean? We need to get the crime down so I can play more cards.
Okay.
But if we put the police station down here,
Okay.
it's only 2 cash, right? Because of this this special building. So we're going to take... yeah, that's it. And we're going to put that here. And I'm sure there's a residential zone that might have a tour up here.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Or, I mean, I could do something like this and just put it in like that. That would limit us even more. But that will now reduce... Well, what about over here? I could put this here, right?
For what?
And that would reduce our... I'd have to pay an additional $1, but that would reduce our crime to 0 instead of 3. Because this special building says...
Yeah.
Weren't you going to put a residential zone over here?
I don't
What was the
remember.
reason for doing that?
I forgot.
Was it for the library?
Oh, yeah, for the...
Alright, yeah, never mind then.
Well...
We need the labor at some point. We're going to have more...
Yeah, I'm doing math in my head for the population thing.
Do you have a card that'll take us down? Well, we need cash primarily.
Well, you could put your bus on this district for $4.
Yeah, I could. But I need to get crime down first, so I'm going to have to do this.
Okay.
So less than $1. Yeah, so I paid the right amount. We're going to reduce crime by 3. Bring this down to 1. And this goes away. And I will take a tier... let's take a tier 1 card. Fire station, which I could fit there, but you have other cards that might work better there. Yeah. Okay, so it is now your turn.
I'm going to play this one. Oh. Yeah, I am going to play this one.
Okay.
Commercial zone, somewhere in here.
Okay. So let's see what fits. That would take up everything, almost.
That makes me cry.
Is there something else we were going to put here?
No, I don't think so. Was there?
This one. 2 commercial zones in a district gives us a labor and a happiness.
I think
but
we'll be able to do it on there.
On someone else. All right. So we can do that. What was the bonus on that one? 4 cash. Oh, yeah, we need the cash. And a that's good. So 4 cash and a happiness. And the happiness goes up by 1. And we've got the park. Yeah, you've got the park, and you've got the tier 1 clinic and that, and we don't have to worry about adjacency because of this special building there. So this goes away. Oh, we have to lose 1 and gain a traffic.
Okay.
Tier 2.
What you could do now is...
Well, get a card. Which one do you want?
Oh,
Or do you want to pick from here?
now that we have a park... Oh no.
It's not going to fit it anywhere, I'm just saying.
No. The police station, however... You have a tier 2 police station?
This is fire station.
Fire station. I mean.
The fire station is here.
Is that the only one?
Yeah. You have the other one, right?
Oh, right here.
Yeah. You have to put that down. 5 cash.
Well, what is the ill effects? -1 garbage, +1 pollution. Yeah. Just give me a Give me a tier 3, Scotty.
Wow. That's a policy. Establishment of youth centers. -3 cash. +1 happiness per library.
Okay. All right, cool.
But we only have one library, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of useless.
It's a happiness is a happiness.
Yeah, it's 3 cash. 3 cash for 1 happiness doesn't seem... Oh, did I forget to... Oh. We may have forgotten to change Chirpy in between. Yeah, this should have changed, I believe, at every milestone. First player, I think.
Oh, really?
I think. I'm gonna have to.
But you did it without changing the chirper. Like
yeah.
You actually.
We've kept the rounds consistent, so I don't think. Yeah. So I definitely screwed up the first player turn order in turn, but we were consistent. We kept taking turns back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about that too much. I did warn players at the beginning of this video that I might make a mistake or two. I don't think that's a huge mistake, honestly.
No, just to pass the thing.
Yeah. So
it's your turn?
Yeah. I'm thinking. This is useless to me.
I would say get the water up or the bus station.
What do you mean? This one?
Yeah. You would put it in this district. Anywhere.
Yeah, 2 crime. I'd lose 2 labor. Do we have a way to get the labor back up?
Oh yeah, the library.
Okay. So we'll get the cash. So commercial zone. We're gonna put that somewhere here. So let's do.
Huh.
That should nestle right in there.
Yeah, actually.
And -2. Plus 2 crime.
2 crime.
And because we've got a bus station there, it's tier 2, doesn't matter where it is. 4 cash. So give us 4 cash. No, that's water.
Oh, sorry, 4
but
cash.
It's not 4 water, 4 cash.
1,
4 little ones.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yep.
And I will go with a tier 2 card. Okay. Policy, ban on smoking in public. -2 cash, +2... Why the heck would I ever play this? Oh, +2 trash.
Sewage.
But we don't need it right now, I don't think.
Okay. So what I will do is I could do this one.
Okay, to get more. That would bring us up to +1 labor.
2, yeah. Or I can build the fire station.
-5 cash, +2 happiness. Yeah, we could.
Because you have a cash 4.
I have a cash 4. Yeah, we can get that cash right back with this card. That will increase crime back up to 5 again.
Or we can try to find a residential that'll fit here.
For that.
Yeah. To bring the population up a little.
I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're going to be milestoning it yet. We've got a couple more turns. We also want to bank money for the milestone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I wonder what happens when you can't pay for the milestone. I guess you can't milestone. Like, what happens when you back yourself into a corner where you don't have any money?
Okay, you know what? I'll do this one. -2 water. 1, 2. -2 water. +3 population. 1, 2, 3. And I'll put a residential thing near the library district.
Here?
Yeah.
I think you wanted that weird one.
Yeah, that one. If it fits. It
should. We tested it before. There we go. It fits nice and snug.
Nice.
So 3 on... You already did that. Okay.
Yeah, I already did all that.
So do you want a 1, 2, or 3?
I'm kind of digging these tier 3s, honestly.
Really? You're not even using them.
I know. I like them.
I'm just concerned we're not going to have any cash for...
Tier 2.
All right. Up to you. It's a fire station. -3 cash, +1 happiness. You got 2 fire stations.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. My turn.
I almost feel like I have...
This fire station is... well, I'm going to wait on that until you place it.
Yeah.
This one, I need a police station.
Unless you have an industrial that can fit here.
No, they're too big. -2 water would bring us down to red. +2 cash. But then I'd lose out on that ability. That's useless. -1 labor, +1 pollution, +2 crime. No, we need a... This one give us residential zone. I could put the water down to bring it back up.
You could put the water down.
All right, so I'm going to pay 5. Or 4.
4.
So 1 back. And let's get rid of that utility. And that's this here. And 1, okay, so maybe I'll just put this somewhere like up there. Just to, yeah. And we get 4 water. So we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4. The positive 1. And I will take a...
Weren't we here?
Yeah, up 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, sorry. Never mind.
I can count.
Sorry.
I'm going to take a tier 1, actually. I'm going to try and see if we can get some cheap cash somehow. Ugh. Small landfill, -3 cash, +3. I've got 2 things that will increase landfill.
That's ridiculous.
Some of these cards, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, do you have any cards?
Not to give... Oh, actually.
To reduce by 1 labor.
Actually, yes.
And then if we milestone another scoring round.
Oh, wait, no. Dang.
Unless we put down a fire station for me to get this 4 back. Like you could put this one as -3 cash. Like this one is a tier 3. This tier 2,
Yeah.
-3 cash, +1 happiness. Then I can get a cash back
Yeah.
with this bonus. And that would max out our crime, that would reduce our labor by 1. We could then maybe milestone, get this last one revealed and work off that for a while. That's just one option.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you want to do though. I mean, what other options were you thinking about?
I was thinking about her ability to give cash.
Oh, you mean just use a card without...
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, forget that. I hate that policy. That's stupid.
If I found the tier 1 library, I think we could benefit off of it.
Yeah.
And the tier 3 library.
Yeah.
For 3 happiness.
That would be nice to have a lot of happy. Yeah. Well, we're at 15 happiness right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go up by, if we end now, that's 15 happiness added to that, and then plus another 15 at least, and then minus utilities and.
I'm gonna spend 3 for the fire station.
Okay. 3 for the. Where are you gonna put that? And is that the medium-sized one?
2, yeah, tier 2 here.
It's this one. So where are you gonna put that? Somewhere where I can put this industrial zone.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe up here where there's a lot of room, or like we want to save space for this, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, in case there's another bus station adjacency thing that comes up.
Yeah, that's true.
We can.
I'm thinking putting it like
Here fits. I'm just you pick wherever you want. That fits there perfectly.
it does.
But if you want to put it here or
I was
the industrial
thinking
zones. Go ahead.
of putting it around here, so that way that.
This one does not fit there.
Oh, it doesn't.
Wait, hold on. Keep it there.
Okay.
This one might fit.
Yeah.
But then you've got a residential would probably have to go there. But yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that would be fine because we have a T.
Oh, this one
residential.
actually would be better. Yeah, that would fit right around
That
it.
would be perfect.
Okay.
I think that would be fine.
All right, so we paid our cash.
Mm-hmm.
We built the fire station. Was there a bonus with that?
No.
It was just +1 happiness.
Oh, is there?
Mhm.
Okay.
There should have been. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get to pick a card.
I'll do tier 1.
You can do tier 3 if you
I'll
want.
do tier 1.
Industrial zone, library, bonus.
Oh, wow. That's too bad.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to play this industrial zone card to get some more cash. So that's -1 labor,
Okay.
+1 pollution, +2 crime, and I'm going to put that, as we discussed, here. And that should fit yep, it does. So I get 4 cash.
Cool.
Well, we get 4 cash. 1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4. And that, damn. Just knock things out of
That's
place.
alright. Those there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gone. And I guess a tier 2 card, just to see what we get. -1 water, +1 workforce. If this is built in a zone where there's a commercial zone, we get +2 cash. So I could put that here, or yeah. I mean, we could start putting commercial over here. I don't know.
Or you could put a residential here. There's commercial here, right?
Yeah, I could do that. If it'll fit. Yeah.
Should. Yeah, there's a perfect
Yeah.
square right there.
Sure. Rectangle.
Now,
It's your turn,
do I want a milestone? Oh! No, I can't. Honestly, how much do we have? We have 6, right?
For what?
Monies? We have $6?
We have 6 money, yes. Our workforce is at 0. If we do milestone, I'll get this bonus +3 happiness.
Yeah.
So, like, we're in good shape there. I think happiness-wise, we're doing fine. It's staying afloat with money and everything else.
I will spend 2 to exchange this.
Okay, that fire station?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is a tier 3. What are you going to exchange it for? Do we have a park somewhere?
Yeah, but it's all like tier.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Fire station.
I'm gonna do tier 1.
Tier 1? Okay. Dog park. -1 cash, -2 pollution. Nice and simple. It's actually quite good. Okay, so did we spend the cash on that? I think we did.
Yeah.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
Let's do... What we're gonna do?
I was thinking for you to put this one down.
Over there?
That, like this.
Yeah, -1 water.
But here's the thing. It's a +1 population, which would bring us up to 1 population.
Right, and you've got a card that brings you down by 1.
I do, but the library, if I can find that stupid tier 1 library.
Where's the library at?
The library's way over there. It's not going to fit.
You would at least get 1 cash.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So we'd only be missing out on 2 cash.
Alright, yeah.
So that's at least you'd get part of your refund.
Yeah, that's true.
Or part of your bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think having the happiness is... Oh, yeah, this one? Well, we need the cash.
Yeah.
So -1 water, +1 up to 1. And then we're going to put this residential zone in there. It should fit.
Yep, perfect.
Perfect. Okay, and we get 2 cash.
Sweet.
1, 2. We're going to need it for this. Alright, so I need to pick a card. I'm going to go with the tier 1, actually. This is another library. -1 cash, +1.
Oh, that's the tier 1 library that we need.
So I can put that down somewhere up here, and you can start building off of it as you need to. Or we can find another space for it. It is now your turn. So
sorry.
No, you're fine. No,
Okay.
take your time. You can't put this down yet.
I don't want
We're maxed out on crime, so you cannot place this. You can place the dog park maybe somewhere here, and then build off of it as you need to.
Oh, that would be such a waste.
Do we have anything? We don't have any park-related stuff right now. We have this, but...
That would be a waste for this, for the pollution.
Yeah, it would go down by...
And I have this that'll bring it back up to 1.
Yeah, alright, then you'd want to wait on that? Okay.
What about...
What's that residential zone do?
I don't think... Do we have...
-1 power, +1. Then we'd need to get jobs that go down by 2.
Oh, really? Dang.
Which we don't have.
Yeah. Okay, then how about...
I mean, you can pay 3 cash to get 1 happiness using your policy, but then once I put this one down, it's kind of a waste there too.
Yeah.
Unless you pay to exchange something else.
I might want to exchange.
What are you going to exchange though?
Probably this one, since we're maxed out on crime.
Okay.
Right.
That's fine. Okay. So we're going to put that here. So that's a tier 2. We lose 2 cash, and where do you want to draw from?
Tier 3.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Posh Mall, immediately after construction, +1 cash for each commercial zone in this district. That's tough because we'd have to you'd have to save that for later, reveal this, put commercial here, and then...
That stinks. How big is that mall? Oh man, that's huge!
Let me see. Is it this thing here?
Yeah.
It's the H looking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, that might fit here, but yeah, I don't know.
That's rough.
Okay, well, we'll think about it.
We'll get there when we get there.
Alright, my turn?
Yeah.
So we need to reduce... Well, I want to put that library down. -1 cash, +1 happiness. I'm going to do that. That way we can start building off of it.
That's a tier 1 library, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to put that somewhere central. So like maybe here. That way we can build off here, 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 whatever we need to. Okay. And that gives +1 happiness, so we're up to 17.
Okay.
And that was tier 1. I'm going to go ahead and build, I'm going to take another tier 1 card. -1 trash, +1 population. If this is less than 0, the labor, +2 cash.
Wow.
So we're not there yet,
No.
honestly. We need to spend, well, you've got this now.
I want this.
Okay, so that's -1, +1 pollution, +1 traffic, and then you're going to put up industrial zone down, I'm guessing here. That's too big. How about something like this?
Yeah, perfect.
Fits perfectly.
1, 2, 3.
3 cash. Okay, and what card do you want? You're going to go for another 3? Those have been working really well for you, I'm just saying.
Tier 3. Let's go.
Oh, you're going to kill me. Okay, botanical garden. -5 cash, -4 pollution.
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
Although, I have that part.
Yeah, you do.
Coming up.
Okay. My turn? We're at 0 now. And we could score. If we... Should we do that now or wait? Here's the thing.
We don't have population that will subtract. We only have...
Adding. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and milestone this.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way.
Yep.
Mayor, if we're at 0, exactly, we gain 3 happiness. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We're at 20. First thing, so here's the thing though. We've got a -1 electricity there, so we're going to lose 1 happiness.
Ouch.
Next up is transfer happiness to Skylines. So we've got 19. So we're going to take...
Ah!
What was that on? 6? It was on 16.
It was on 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, gosh.
I thought it was on there.
You just pushed him off the skyscraper.
Well, the game is pretty long. He's like, I'm done.
The game is called City Skylines.
Yeah, well, yeah. So 19 plus 16 is 35. So we're up to that and that. Okay, so there's that. I don't like this score marker. All right, 35.
I was going to save that review for the
well, we will. We'll talk about it. Okay, so we're at 35, which is really good so far. We've got one more scoring thing to go.
One more
we're in the green in the back of the rulebook here. Showcase City so far.
So we're on the left.
And now we're going to flip this for 4.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So wait, there's a milestone after this one, right?
Correct.
So
but there has to be 2
tiles.
2 tiles per district.
Okay.
So we have to spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That gives us 4 cash. But now we can build further out this way if we need to.
We can end the milestone right now. We have 2.
We could end the game right now. But I would like to reduce. Oh wait! As part of the special building, it says that we get to reduce one of these by 1. Right?
Why?
It says the top one.
Oh, at the end of the milestone, reduce. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna reduce crime by 1.
Nice. Perfect. Beautiful.
Okay. Anything else that we missed? I don't think so.
I guess not.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could end the game right now. The question is, here's the thing. This is what we would get.
Let's bring our stuff up first.
Well, what we would get, this would be 19. Oh, we would get another 3 happiness from this, right? That would be 22. Then we'd have to subtract 1, 2, that's 20, then 18, then 17, 16, 15, 14,
Gosh,
13. 13 plus what we have now is 48. We would have 48 points right now if we were to end the game.
What's that for?
That is a boom city. It's second one in the green. This is a city for those who are going places. It is booming.
Do you want to keep going until we can't fit anything?
The question is, should we?
Yeah, why not?
Well, here's the thing. We might end up worse off.
Well, we could.
Do we have anything that reduces crime drastically?
Yeah.
What? Do we have a police station?
Hope.
Hope does not fix crime.
We can exchange cards and try to find stuff that'll reduce crime.
What else would we...
We can increase happiness.
see... Increasing happiness, though, we'd have to subtract... I'm just tempted to end the game now.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I know it stinks. I know it stinks. But...
What about increasing happiness with this thing?
We could.
Increasing even more happiness.
Okay.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's Y milestone, so it's your turn, right?
Is it really?
Yeah, so you can pay 3... There's 2 libraries, so you can pay 3 cash and get 2 happiness.
Let's do that one. -3 cash for 2 happiness. Why not?
It's a Oh, wait. Oh, policies go away, huh?
Oh, yeah, it does.
So take that 3 back.
Oh, darn.
So we have to get 2...
Okay, that's fine.
We have to get new cards. Let's just see what they are.
Yeah, tier 2.
All right. Tier 2 for you. Industrial zone. And mine's tier 2. Sea and skyscraper. At the end of the milestone, the first card exchanged by each player is free. Kind of useless now, honestly.
Yeah.
We're not going to exchange cards at the end of the last scoring round. That doesn't make any sense. Yours, though, -2 labor, +1 pollution, +1 crime. That gives you 7. You have to place that in an area with 2 industrial zones, which we do not have, for 7 cash.
Yeah.
Do we want to end it now and be done with it?
I'm going to exchange. I'm going to... Oh, I can pay 1 cash to place this park and put down...
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
I will do that. I will place this...
Let's focus on getting these done as much as possible, and then we'll just end the game.
Yeah. Tier 1, park. Here you go.
All right, -1 cash.
Paying 1 and reducing that to 0. Woohoo! And I will put this tier 1 park.
I would put it somewhere central.
This is a tier 2 park.
Maybe over here.
I need a tier 1 park.
This is... Oh. You sure that was a tier... No, that's right. This is tier 1.
Seriously? That's a tier 1?
It matches.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay.
I was right.
All right.
What are you doing?
Looks like a tier 2. All right. It's a tier 1 park. So maybe something central like this. Why not? Whatever.
Like here?
Sure. Oh, this fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna pick
1 or 3.
tier 3 because yellow.
Policy -3 cash, +1 happiness per medical building.
All right, that's a good one. I'm gonna just waste money.
Well, might as well. I mean, we're just at this point we're just trying to lower stuff.
Yeah.
Lower these and raise those, but
it's tough.
I'm just tempted to put this down just because I don't have any other play. Like I don't want to waste cash. This is increase in labor and pollution, which I don't want.
Let's do skyscraper. Let's just like fill up as much as we can. It'll be a good thumbnail.
Sure. What does that even look like? It's this thing? Yeah, it's this thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put that over here. Well, actually, you know what? Since it doesn't have any adjacency, well, I can't fit that there.
I don't think so. Maybe putting it here.
Or where? No, in case there's a bus adjacency thing, I'm gonna put this over here.
Okay.
Not that it matters at this point. I'm only playing this because I don't want to play anything else. So that goes away. Oh, that goes up there actually.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a.
Oh, that forest one, that park one. How much did that cost?
I don't know. -5 +5 power.
Check because I can discount it with 1.
For what? If you put it here?
Oh no, you know what? Sorry, I thought it was the same district. My bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I thought the city
You mean
hall...
this? No, this is a separate district.
Yeah, sorry. I saw it was the same. My bad. Okay, my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will do -3 monies for...
You're now broke.
2 happiness.
2 happiness. 21.
Woo.
Alright, policy gone, and you want a 1 or 3?
I'll have a 3.
-1 power, -1 trash, +2 labor. If you have a...
Bus station?
Yeah. At this...
I could put it
Yeah, but like... out of all of... We have no money to exchange...
Yeah, you can't really do it.
No, I think we should just milestone it.
Oh, what about gaining 2 coins?
What do you mean?
You can gain 2 monies.
No. At the cost of 2 water? No, forget it. That'll kill my happiness.
But what about this one? The police per happiness?
No, because then I won't get my 3 bonus.
Oh, yeah?
We'd have to reduce the workforce by 1, and we can't.
Here, use this one.
No.
Let's
I'm ending the game now. Quit trying to draw this out. We've got at least two per, so that's legal.
Okay.
So now we're just going to end it.
Okay.
Okay, so for the last milestone, let's take a look at, first let's increase this by 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
We have to reduce one of these by 1 because of that one. I'm just going to do the crime. What's wrong?
You look like you just like went 1, 2.
I didn't. It was there.
So what is it on?
24.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, 24.
Get your eyes checked.
I know. I need new glasses.
Uh-huh. All right, so we've got -1 for the electricity.
Okay.
We've got...
So 10 happiness now?
we also have to check for these.
Oh,
so, wait, let me check the rule book, make sure I got that right. Ending a milestone. End of game. How many squares you're away from 0? Pollution, traffic, and crime. Reduce overall happiness. Yep, okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're down to 21, 18. Yeah. 18. I can count. Okay,
Yeah, you got
so I think, and we're good. We don't have to pay any cash for that. And that's it. So now we have to add 18 to this existing. So
35.
35 plus 18 is 53.
53. 53.
And according to, we didn't get the best, but we're second from the best. We got Grand City.
Cool.
Residents and tourists agree. This is an amazing city. As soon as there is even a hint of a problem, it is tackled and solved.
Aww. What was the best one? The Heavenly City.
Heavenly City. Citizens absolutely love living in this city, and they wouldn't trade it for anywhere else in the world.
So there's no difference.
Uh-huh.
So we have an amazing city. It's a little bit barren in the middle, but
It is. But this is for a tourist expansion. That's for the expansion that may be coming out. We don't know.
Yeah.
Paradox does have a lot of DLC for
That's true.
Uh-huh. And there you have it. I know the playtime on the box did say 40 to 70 minutes, but I think we took, what, 2 hours? 2.5? This was our first game, to be fair, and we probably could have played a lot faster had we known what we were doing. But what were your thoughts on it? Did you like it, not like it?
I was utterly disappointed.
Are you really disappointed? Yeah. Okay. Why?
I don't like the Tetris thing.
You don't like the Tetris thing?
I don't, and I usually do, but in this game, I really didn't like it. For City Skylines, for a big, widely known PC game, I expected a lot more. I expected better quality pieces. Instead of just plain. It was very generic. It was just... There were other games...
They can't hear me. Yeah.
Sorry. there were other games...
There's a big problem!
There were other games that were not as widely known, but has better quality stuff, and I don't know, it just needs more dice.
A lot of She's kidding.
I am kidding, but
the cardboard there's a lot of cardboard, I will say that.
Yeah, there is.
I would have liked actual physical towers and buildings, but I would imagine that would increase the price of the game by at least $50 with all the different Tetris pieces, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the downside. I mean, if this is going to be marketed to a cheaper crowd, I don't know how much it's going to be at retail, but if this is going to be like, I would imagine this would be like around 40 or less, roughly. I don't know. But if you were to add miniatures, buildings, and other things, I could easily see this, with all the components, it'd be a good 60, 70, 80 bucks. So that might be too much for some people. It'd be cool if there was actually 2 versions of this game. One with the cardboard stuff that's cheaper and more affordable, and then like premier deluxe editions that have better quality components that would look nicer on a table.
Yeah.
That would be just a suggestion. So, like, personally, I liked it. My biggest complaint was the luck factor. I felt like drawing these cards, like, sometimes I got lucky and the cards jibed. Other times, it was just the luck of the draw. I would draw maybe 2 or 3 cards that would call for a bonus with a police station or a fire station, whatever, and I didn't have anything out on the board that would help me. So to negate that, and this is not in the rule book, this is just me coming up with this now, I would say increase the number of cards that each player has available to them by like 2. So a hand of 7 for you, a hand of 7 for me. That would increase our options. Because in City Skylines, the video game, we, as players, would have access. Pooh! I'm still going through puberty at 38 years old.
Bloopers.
Yeah, right. The video game players have access to everything from the start, with the exception of the population. In City Skylines, you start with a few buildings, then you work your way up as your population grows. But you can also play a sandbox mode where you have everything available to you. In this game, I felt like the buildings that you would have would be completely random based on the cards that you drew, and I didn't like that. I wanted more options. I wanted to be able to put different buildings down at different times, but I think that would actually break the scoring system. We got second to the highest score with the rules as they stand now. Adding more cards to the mix would probably increase our score a lot more than, you know what I mean?
I just found it really boring.
Really? Boring?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, you pick a card, you do the things it tells you, you rotate tiles.
I think if you had more options with the cards, like you picked up how many tier 3 cards and couldn't use any of them. You know what I mean? So it's like I bet you had more options, you would find more ways to strategize and to put the tiles down where you want them. That's just my opinion.
Well, what was that abstract game that we played? The tower building one, the one that I didn't really like.
Santorini.
I'd rather play that.
You'd rather play. You didn't like Santorini, but you'd rather play that better.
Because it was more. I think it was a little bit more exciting.
Abstract.
It made me sweat. It gave me more anxiety than this. This was just like, and it was disappointing, mostly because I was excited about this. It was one of my favorite PC games, and the board game was just such a downer. It was such a letdown. I
do like the idea of managing resources. Mm-hmm. Electricity, water, trash, happiness. I like the happiness track, but I do not like I don't like this score tracker. The Pac-Man happy faces. I really don't care for that. But that's just me.
It was very unnecessary, and it didn't look that great, really.
No, it doesn't. And they don't fit snugly either. They just fall out sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I like the Tetris. You didn't like the Tetris. I like the Tetris.
I think it was just too small. Like,
what do you mean too small?
It was really hard to put stuff in. Like, it was frustrating, kind of.
I understand.
Yeah.
No, I see where you're going with that. I mean, there's a lot of Tetris pieces that we didn't use.
Yeah.
And a lot of utilities that we didn't use. A lot of other things we didn't use. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say that this was my favorite game, but for a city builder that is a board game, there's not a whole lot of city builder board games out there. Mm-hmm. I think I have a game called City Tycoon.
Dice City was good.
Dice City, but that's not abstract. That's more dice rolling.
That's
why you like it better, dice. She loves dice. I mean, Dice City is good, but it's not as abstract.
Yeah.
We've got games like Among the Stars, where you're building a space station. That's abstract.
Planetfall was that?
Planetfall.
That tile ball.
Planet. It's just Planet.
It's just Planet?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I'm thinking of the video game.
Yeah, Planetfall is a video game. Planet is just a hex that you hold and you attach magnetic lands to. That was more abstract. Did you like Planet?
Yeah, I did. That was one of my favorites.
You liked Planet?
Yeah. So I'm like, compared that to this, it was just like, man.
This reminds me of New York 1901 a little bit, which was a game that had a lot of cardboard too, but it was more like you were building up buildings in New York City as opposed to across a wide span. Mm-hmm. So, like, I guess what I'm saying is I liked it, but there were parts of it I didn't like. If we can negate the luck factor on it a little bit more, the card art was nice. It was easy to understand after a while. Like, I did have to read the rule book a couple of times to get the hang of something. The overview cards, I would have added a couple more things to the guide cards, so I wouldn't have to look in the rulebook as much regarding certain things. But this is a game where it's somewhat easy to get into. I would say casual to moderate skill level.
Yeah.
is what I would say. I mean, it's not something that Grandma's going to be able to look at and go, oh, yeah, I can play this, or whatever. Yeah, is that how Grandmas sound? I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, honey, it's a brilliant game. I've played this before.
I don't know why it sounded like a horse.
I don't know why it sounds like this. I've been watching too much of that baking British show. She got me hooked on this baking British thing. Anyway, so... Yeah, anyway, like, I don't think this is a game that, like, casual gamers that aren't used to board games could get into easily. I think this is something that you want to have someone of a moderate to higher skill level teaching. It's easily teachable by someone that's skilled. But if you have a bunch of new people, new to gaming, this might be a little kind of rough for that. But for... an adaptation, it's not bad. I don't want to completely harp on the game. I love city builders. I love abstract games. I love strategy games. I like resource management. But I did not like the luck factor. It reminded me of Castle Panic. In Castle Panic, you had a limited number of cards in your hand, and you might have attack cards for this ring and this ring, but none for the rings that the monsters were on. And you could trade cards in that game, but not so much here. You had to spend a lot of cash. I would also reduce the trading of the cards by, like, I would bring it to 1 cash instead of 2 during the game. You know what I mean? Just to encourage players to cycle out their hands, or maybe even have the option to trade cards with each other.
That's what I was actually going to mention. I wish we had the ability to trade, or even to, I don't know, get new of these worker peoples.
More rules? How about, like, 2 rules per person? Just to add some more bonuses to the mix. Yeah. Again, that would break the scoring system in the rule book, but if you don't care about that and you just want to have some fun, then my suggestion is increase the hand count for each player, give players more options, introduce a couple more rule cards per player. It's your game. You do what you want. That's just my opinion. Some people are dead set. These are the rules. We have to play this way. No. In my house, we play how we like to have fun. That's what they're here for. And it's my game. I can do what I want in my house.
Yeah, change it from stage to tier, you know.
Yeah, stage 1 card. No, just tier. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. In my opinion, I think that's... Yeah. But other than that, I like Chirper. Even though we never used them, because, you know... Oh, yeah, Chirper. A blue token. Chirper. No, yeah, Chirper. Here we go. So, yeah, I mean...
I am really curious to try out the variations and the news cards.
The news cards made the game harder. Okay. It's nothing but harder. The news cards, it would be like you cannot play a commercial zone, or here you can't. Like, it restricted you on what you could do. And with so many restrictions based on luck already, I did not want to add them to this game.
I see.
That would just make the game unbearable. I wouldn't like it.
Really?
But I do like the fact that you can deal random tiles per the back of the rulebook there. Like, you could have a Tetris T, cool. You could have an L shape, line piece like we did kind of thing. Yeah.
I think with a game, like 70 minutes is really
That's we took 2 hours.
And I think it would be even longer, because this is the type of game where you need to plan out, like, okay, what pieces would fit if I use this card or if I use that card. You know, so yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Would I recommend it? Yes, but with a addendum, just saying, like I said, I like city building. I like the video game. The board game's okay. Could have been better, but it was okay. You didn't like it.
It was okay. I would play it again.
You really?
With a different variation.
What would you do in our next? If we were to play again, what would you do? Would you increase the hand count?
I would add news cards. I just want to see what it would be like.
No. You can find someone else to play with then. No news cards.
I would put these tile lands on a square instead of a row.
Oh yeah, that way there's more connections.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like how free you are with that. You can create the land in a squares instead of a line. That way you've got more connections. They connect to each other more often. And they all fit regardless, because you've got a road, dead center, right up, down, left, right. So no matter how you put them...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And I would just try, like, one of the variations.
We tried 3 out of the 5.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the variations was the policies, the pink policy cards.
Okay.
One of the optional ones was the special buildings, which we did.
The wonders.
The one, I call them wonders, they're not wonders.
I would take them out. I don't like the wonders at all.
You didn't like them?
They're too big. Like, everything is so big and clunky, and it was just rough.
Yeah. The other one was the use of the roll cards. That's another extra that we didn't have to do.
Oh, the roll cards?
Yeah, the roll cards are extra. Those are optional.
Did we do those?
Yeah, we did. That's what your you use your.
Oh, the workers. The workers.
No,
stuff.
roll cards. ROLE.
Roll. Yeah.
ROLE.
I just call them workers because there's people like.
Yeah. Well, they're like leader. Yeah, marketing expert. So we use 3 out of 5. The policies, the roll cards, and the special buildings. The fourth one we didn't use was the news cards.
What was
the fifth one was just randomly placing the land wherever instead of using the presets.
Oh, interesting.
That's the only extras we didn't do.
Oh, well then no, I wouldn't play it again. No, I would play it again. I would just to see if I.
You can be honest. It's cool.
Just to see if I like it,
Even less.
It was okay. It was okay.
I understand. No.
That's fine.
That's cool. So, City Skylines, like I said, I like it, but with a couple of addendums, and I would make a couple of changes to make the game more fun.
Yeah.
Less luck-based in the future. But other than that, it's themed pretty well, and I like the resource management and some other, concepts I already covered. So, City Skylines, I have no idea when this is retailing. This is a preview copy.
I can't see it being any more than 35.
You think so?
I can't.
30. A lot of board games nowadays are 50 plus. I'm just saying. It depends on. I don't know. I don't think I have. Actually, hold on. Entertain the people for me.
Maybe 45. Maybe 50. 55 is pushing it. He's coming back now.
MSRP.
So, bye guys.
MSRP $49.95.
Oh really?
This is my press sheet that I got.
Okay.
Courtesy of Tom from Thames and Cosmos. Yeah, $49.95. 1 to 4 players. Yeah, available October 2019. Per this.
How much was Alchemy? Do you remember?
Alchemy.
Yeah.
$30-$40. But it's an older game, so it depends on supply and demand.
How much was Wingspan?
Wingspan, I got it for $40-$50.
Okay.
But it's retailed for a good $70 because of the components. Stonemaier Games makes really quality. That was quality games.
Yeah. This is
the quality here was average, honestly. The cards are nice, like I said.
That's what I'm saying. Wingspan is not even that known, but City Skylines, like just the name of it, the brand is so.
That's
known.
because there's so many video games. Like the world is just not board gamers. There's also a ton of video gamers out there that play this.
I know. This should have been like my expectations for this was like above standard, like way above standard.
You were expecting a ton more out of this than what you got.
Yeah.
What would you add to the game? Anything?
I would just honestly.
Or take out.
I would just put like higher quality pieces. It was just so drab, to be honest.
Well,
no offense, because the idea is sound. It's just I don't know. I like the art. The artwork's decent.
I understand. The component, again, some sort of deluxe version with miniatures would be awesome.
Yeah.
But if the MSRP is already $50, $49.95, then you can imagine what a deluxe version would cost with actual miniatures and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be a lot.
Like a lot of this is paper. I wish
Cardboard.
some of it was plastic. Like
plastic.
ways for it to actually hold inside the board.
Yeah, knocking stuff around. I'm constantly knocking stuff around.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah. To be fair, Scrabble, we've been doing it for years, so.
Scrabble, that's annoying. Scrabble.
Cities Skylines, the board game. So there we go. Sorry about the long-winded video, but hopefully this gave you a taste as to what you're in for should you decide to pick this up. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince and Idly. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.